everybody, and welcome to youtube.com/overhaul. Overhaul. I actually remember this song from Silent Hallway 1, which the soundtrack for this is not on Spoofy, which is why I had to switch us over to a YouTube mix, as a matter of fact, because I was like, well, unfortunately, Silent Hallway 1 soundtrack is not available on I don't know why it's not available on Spoofy. I've never actually really looked into that. I don't know if that's like a licensing thing or what, or at least it wasn't for the longest time. It might be available now. This person apparently has. See, that's not the original Silent Hill soundtrack though. That's Silent Hallway Shattered whatever. You know, the remakes will be. You talking about Silent Hallway? I wish they had done Silent Hallway 1. Because, like, Blooper did, like, fine. It's mainly because, like, I feel like you'd have to really, and I still think they fucked up in several spots, but, like, I feel like you have to, like, I don't know, like, you really gotta blow it to just nuke Silent Hill 2, because it's just, like, one of the best horror stories, like, ever. So I feel like you'd really, really, really have to just biff it up. But, so the interesting part of that is, like, I'm just surprised they didn't do 1. But I guess that would, like, be whether or not they decided to do all of them, which I don't know if they had any clue of, like, how it would be received. Why is there a playlist of Silent Hill? Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's not a playlist. It's someone's profile, and it's just girl butt. That's weird. Why would your name be Silent Hill if you just, like, your profile like girl butt? Those two things, that doesn't make a lot of sense. That doesn't make a lot of sense. They're working on 1 now? Wait, are you serious? Is that a joke? Don't ruin Christmas. Oh wow, it was announced like over a month. What? We didn't talk about that. All I remember ever talking about, even here, was like, I wish they had done Silent Hill 1 first. Well, whatever. I actually welcome that a little bit more than Silent Hill 2, mainly because I don't have as much of an attachment to it. Also, I don't think it's as good of a game as 2. Well, Silent Hill 1's actually pretty impressive for what it is. But yeah, it's not by any means like. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, you're right. No, Silent Hill. I didn't know this was happening. I don't know what that'll. I don't know what that'll look like. Well, I hope Bloob. I would say I hope they don't bloob it up, but I mean they did all right with Silent Hill 2. And like, I'd say like a strong all right, which I think is actually pretty high praise for me, because like there's a lot about that game I think they just kind of didn't quite get. But I mean, then again, I don't. If Team Silent was like alive and with us today, I don't even know if they would get it. I don't know. Like I don't know if they I don't know if they would. Wait, did Spoofy just start playing? Dude, no wonder there were 2 things playing. Why did I even do? Oh, I hit the button there. That'll do it. That'll do it. My sister left me a belated birthday gift to find in my car today. It was a small box screwed shut with 20 screws, and inside that box was a smaller box with a golden middle finger in it. Wow, that's crazy. Couldn't even put like fucking candy corn in there or something for you. There's been a couple times where I've left, like, there's been like 2 music tracks playing or something, and I don't think anybody noticed. I think, or people like thought it was like a joke. So, girl butt sell, but it was just a profile to somebody's Spoofy. But then again, I guess there are people out there who are like, ooh, yeah, yummy half-naked person. I make that my avatar. But like, okay. I guess like it's like one thing of like art. I always thought that was strange when it was just like a person. Dead Letter Department is Cash Money Hall of Fame. Yes, it went. Wait, what? Oh, how is Deceased Letter Department? Yeah, it is Cash Money Hall of Fame. My only minor complaint is like, and it's not really a complaint because it's not an issue. It's more or less like I just didn't feel like doing a bunch of stuff. Is like I think I've grown like less accustomed to like the multiple ending craziness. It just depends on the caliber of game, and that one definitely deserves having a couple endings. And besides, most of the other ones were like silly kind of feeling anyway. So. Well, not silly, but like definitely minor. It seems like we got the 2 real ones. The Possession and what was it? The good ending where you Sunshine or whatever it is. But yeah, that game shreds. Like a Dead Letter Department is Dead Letter Department has probably one of the scariest bits in a game that I've experienced in a long time. Which yeah. You know what's funny, Ghost, about you saying they've gotten pretty competent at making games? That was I remember a while back before Hades came out. I remember saying that, like, what was it? Is it Supermassive or Supergiant or whoever it was that Supermassive? It's Supermassive, isn't it? Yeah, Supermassive. No, Supermassive's the other dev. That's the Until Dawn people, isn't it? Supergiant. This should be super. All right, whatever. Anyway, no, it was actually really funny because I remember before Hades came out, I was like, it's actually incredible to me that most Supergiant games, I love the music, I love the art, I love the general concept of it, the story seems really interesting, like everything about those games seems great, and then I played them and I was like, I hate the way this plays. I don't think I enjoyed any of their games. I think Hades was the first one where I was like, damn, this is good. But like, I didn't like Transistor very much, gameplay-wise. This is completely gameplay-wise. I didn't like Bastion very much. It was fine. Didn't like Transistor's gameplay very much. There was the one that was like what was it, like a soccer type, whatever the hell it was? I don't remember what that game was called, but all of their games, I remember being like, damn, I love like everything about this except for the game, which was really funny because like I loved everything about it. I think it was just fantastic. Hades was the first one, I think, that I was like, damn, this is a really good game. And I thought that was really cool. So, like, because I was like, hey, look, man, this was like the first one that I'm like, damn, this is actually like a really good game. Which is really cool. Yeah, Darren Korb is pretty cool. They actually recorded if I remember correctly, they recorded a lot of Transistor's vocals in like a closet. Which is awesome. I love hearing that kind of shit. I think that's super cool. Like, I always love when stuff like that's going on. Always dig it. That's actually really funny to me that Supermassive was the one I knew Supermassive was also the name of a company. I couldn't remember what they did though, and I was like, oh, it's the Until Dawn people. Which is really funny to me because Until Dawn feels like their highest budget game, and then like everything else they've done has like this really weird, like, uncanny look to it. Like The Quarry and Dark Pictures or Devil in Me or whatever, like all that stuff always looks like really uncanny and strange. Whereas like Until Dawn didn't look as much like that. I don't know if like maybe it's because like it got more, like a little bit more fidelity to it or something. I don't know. I remember Until Dawn looking really good, especially for the time. And then I think like the next like set of their games definitely ended up looking substantially worse, which is really weird. There's a line from Until Dawn that's legitimately quoted in our house all the time. Which one is it? Because I actually don't remember a lot of the lines themselves from Until Dawn, personally. But anyway, I'm a little bit late. Sorry, we had one of my nephew's birthdays was tonight, and we took him out to eat. And I thought I was gonna be back by 9. We were just sitting around talking and stuff, so that we don't get to see him like super often. So my niece was there too. So. It's just a joke, huh? I don't even remember that. God, that's crazy. I feel like it was like 90 years ago that we did Until Dawn. That's nuts. That is nuts. You can always tell Silent Hill 1 and 4's soundtracks are so unique compared to 2 and 3. 2 and 3 have like their very like own sound to them, like together. Like 2 and 3 sound very similar. Like there's tracks in 3 that could easily be in 2. But then 1 and 4 also feel weird. 1's a little bit more like grindy and horrific, and then 4's a little bit more like strange ambient. Are you fond of your niece? Would you say she's the bee's niece? Yeah, she's pretty cool. She's pretty cool. Dude, pretty dang cool. Yeah, alright, so we're sort of starting a little bit late, so, you know. But hey man, that means we're just like an hour and some change away from night shift, which means whatever the hell we do, like, big potential to get like late night banger on your bingo cards, which I don't think anybody's won bingo this week yet, because we've only done one night. So that would definitely mean that you know, nobody's had a lot of opportunities. Those are very jiggly emotes. They look like they're made of jello. He has also held the studio speedrun record for VoDs 1. Damn, for VoDs 1? Oh. God, yeah, I don't even remember that line. That's crazy. It's so wild to me, man. Just like the weird stuff that just like I just don't remember it. It's crazy. Dude, would y'all believe that there's a game on the list that's made by the person who did the game that was that had Commando Man in it? Isn't that crazy? Nuts. Ooh, nuts. Yeah. All right. So the first game we're going to do tonight, well, I guess I should probably switch this over before I say any more words. I hear jiggly emotes. Well, that one's not too jiggly. I got late night banger on my bingy card. Well, I always forget that like some things aren't guaranteed on the bingy card, which is really funny. I got to see the newish ending to Mortuary Assistant last night.
Welcome to Bitter Bliss.
What? What is Mortuary Assistant like a live service game? Like, what is that? Like, what's going on with that? That's weird. Why is like, how many updates has that game gotten? Fucking Mortuary Assistants over here like, we are going to be the very first indie horror game that is a live serve. Subscribe to Mortuary Assistant Plus for more additional endings. What else could you do in Mortuary Assistant? You just eat the bodies. Like, what are you doing? Ah, yes, the nuclear disarmament ending. I'm here to lurk to go to bed because EP bitch illy guys. All right, Frost, you enjoy that time. Do it. Hot dang, enjoy that slip. Me and my friends are talking about PC stuff and started to wonder because one of us still has one what the fuck does ATA, also known as IDE, mean? And after a quick search, we were dying over the name Advanced Technology Attachment. And the next question is, what is ATX? And I didn't want to know, and I didn't want to know it's going to be Advanced Tech something. Anyway, it's Advanced Tech Extreme. ATX was named, so you have to remember ATX was named, I think, in like what, the early 2000s, which would explain everything. It's interesting that you went from ATA to ATX, which is that's an interesting jump. Did they add a secret Shiba Inu ending? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. They added an ending where you freed the possessed lady in the basement. I don't even remember the possessed lady in the basement. All I remember was like, I don't know, like ripping out teeth or something. I thought Mortuary Assistant was really good. But then like I remember seeing it getting like updated and updated and updated, and I'm like, what is going on? So this game that we're gonna look at tonight, you can tell it's from a while ago because it's set in 2016. It was actually released in 2017, so we're actually going back in time for this one. Which is interesting. By a developer, Insanity Studios. So it looks like they did this, and then they did a follow-up. They made this game, and then they made a follow-up to it, which I'm looking at. The follow-up looks very impressive, so I'm actually curious to see kind of like where this started. Because if it ends up being okay, considering this was developed like 8 years ago or whatever, I want to like it. Seeing their sequel feels like this. They've learned a lot in that time, so I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see kind of like what all they've learned from it. So we died over advanced technology while being very tired. What's so funny about advanced technology? I don't get it. What is it? Is it just because it sounds like really funny by today's standards? Because like back then, like technically, like the shit that they were actually putting in, some of the shit they were doing with computers, man, I guess they would definitely qualify. It was pretty nuts, especially like the applied technology of kind of the stuff that you could do at home that you wouldn't have been able to before, which is really funny. I did some diving the other day and found a few things from like 2015, 2018 that I don't think have been on the list before. I don't think I'd ever seen this one before. I've never even seen this one around, like, period. That's even more interesting. I like how this thing that Erica linked to just autoplays, because of course it's our fucking local news outlet. I still think the creepiest thing that happened in Dead Letter Department was when they were like, when we were addressing that one letter and it was like in like Garner's Ferry Road, like Columbia, South Carolina. I was like, whoa. I was like, that's like just close enough. I was like, that's like just close enough to be like, it's not like super, super close, but I was like, damn. I was like, that's crazy. Would you believe that on even our local news thing, the latest news, all 4 of the most recent articles are all Trump. I'm so sick of that fucking little penis-shaped weirdo. What is this? Lay's changing their branding? That is a... Why does he gotta make fucking sound? Oh my god, just show a picture! It is insanely... How is this even on a news site? This is like a post on fucking Twitter. What is this? I like this man right here that's like, I put potato in the bag. It's not even from... What the fuck is Gray News? Who is that? That's not... Oh my god. Just autoplay. Damn, just roll it back. Who is this? What is going on? So much... There's so much happening right here. Anyway. Well, I can't hear you over the ad. I did. I showed it last night, actually, Erica. Yeah. One of the addresses in Dead Letter Department was like 10 minutes from me. That's... Wait, when you played it? That has to be a thing, then. News sites really do so. They're so... I forget they even exist. It's so horrible. It's amazing, too, because it's like, you would think... Oh, like in your... God, that is weird. Yeah, because I would say, like, Garner's Ferry, without doxing, it's within, like, 15 minutes. Like, that's why I was like, damn, dude, that's interesting. It pulls data from your ISP. From Lumos? No, it's not. It's like an hour. It's like 45 minutes away. It's at least 3 hours away. Oh. We saw Two Notch Road in another game at one point, because that road, the one that the PO box is on, actually runs all the way up to New York City. That's actually true. There's a road here that goes all the way up to New York City, technically. Well, New York goes because it's Highway 1. How's that so long and only got 2 knots? That's a good question. That's a good question. I don't know how they ever figured that out. They're actually working on removing press from the White House and other parts of the government if they don't post things they like. Oh, it's super democratic and free and great. Oh, that is super democratic and free and great. God, I fucking love Glorious Leader. Oh, it's so good. Yum, yum. No, I mean, even what Nick was saying, all ads blocked out, just the news itself is being an ass with autoplaying, moving around, sticky videos, what you're not looking. Yeah, it's awful. The paper actually makes fun of that a good bit. If you're interested in any of that, they actually do a pretty good job of poking fun at that whole situation. I think the real question is, how'd that guy that made Minecraft clone himself? Oh, Notchman, that he made twice? That's interesting. If Minecraft's so good, why it not too? I just realized something. This game, Pank, did you play this by chance? The lesson game or whatever? Did you notice that it was in 3 parts? It's like 3 games. There's like no fucking comments on this either, so I have no clue like how deep this shit is. I might just try their sequel. I don't know if maybe I could just like read the plot synopsis or something. I figured you could figure that out. I'm about to figure it out because like holy shit. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of parts. Maybe what do y'all think? This game came out like 90 years ago. Do you want to just try their sequel that came out called Lesson 2? Instead of trying to go into this? Because it seems neat. It says, Litoriki region is a small village which was abandoned since the 1980s, and the village has disappeared. Years the houses began to flood with water. It looks like it's just kind of like a mystery thing. Like I said, it came out back in 2017. Here, we'll download part 1, which, God help me, I have no idea, like, how long this is supposed to be. But yeah, apparently they've got a sequel that looks like way more competent. And I don't mean like that in like a negative way. Like, it looks like they have gone forward a lot in the time. Insanity Studio is now a solo developer from Greece. It was created in 2016 and creates most of all horror games. There are future plans to go step by step. I mean, yeah, it looks like they've been working on this since. Let's give part 1. Let's give part 1 a shot, and then we'll go into like part 2, because it looks like they're pretty they're. Oh boy. Are there any plans for a Linux version? Dude, if you're a real Linux gamer, figure it out. Even though I do agree there should be more Linux versions of games. The only time that you have no excuse is... Oh! I think that it's... I don't think it's in 3 parts. I know what it is. It's not 3 parts of a game, like part 1, part 2, part 3. They broke the upload into 3 different parts, and it unpacks it all as a rare file together. So you need to download all 3 parts to get to it. Okay, we're still gonna do Lesson, which is by Insanity Studios. So I'm really curious about this, because like I said, this was 2017 that this came out. So if this is good, then that'd be really cool, because it looks like they just had that sequel come out recently. So that could be really neat. Yeah, because it was too big. Yep. Yeah, because it was like multiple giggly bytes. I need you to get stuck in collision and puzzle, thanks. It creates most of all horror games that are made. That's incredible. That's incredible, all of them. I found a full horror FPS made on fucking Quake 3 the other day. Damn. On the engine. Yeah, sorry for the late. Yeah, we went and got some Japanese food with my nephew. 23 now. He's old. He's old, and that's scary. Very, very frightening. And I got to meet his girlfriend, too. She's really nice. I remember 23. I don't. I wonder in DLD if you can use Control-Delete at the start before you know about it in the game. No, you need the USB. I think the USB is what enables you to use the Control-Delete function. Very smart idea. Very, very smart idea. Because like that definitely cuts down on like the bloat of trying to deal with that, which is really good. Because like I even said it when I was doing it, I was like, this is starting to get exhausting. And not from like the standpoint of like it was bad. It was just like I really don't want to have to retype all of the, you know what I mean, like redo like all of it. I was like, oh my god, dude, this is to be like a lot. And I don't know if y'all kind of felt that too, where it was just like having to go back through it all right away, you know. It felt like that was a little tedious to have to get back through it, like all the typing again, you know, after you do it for like a couple hours. And but that's good though, because once the USB gets introduced, I think it's right there where that fatigue really starts to hit, where it's like I really don't feel like typing all this shit all over again. And it's kind of hard to skip everything. We actually were trying to get fired on that ending, but somehow we didn't, and I don't exactly know what happened with that. Sorry, I'm downloading 7-zip because I didn't realize I didn't have it yet. I haven't needed it. Windows is actually pretty good as far as like handling zip files nowadays on its own. I'm actually pretty proud of them for that. That's good. They have gotten substantially better at it on just being able to do it. Still not perfect, but definitely a lot better than it was back in the olden days, because man, it was a pain in the ass. People shitting their pants over how like the Windows 11 thing. I'm like, or you could just upgrade to Windows 11. It's not that big a deal. It is so similar to Windows 10. You'll be fine, I promise. If not, then dump that shit. Go to Linux. Do it. It's time. Be the change you want to see. Hell, if I didn't stream for a living, I'd probably be using Linux, like, just exclusively now. Well, I don't know. There's a couple games that I think I would still want to play that like aren't super compatible. All right, so the first game of tonight is Lesson is the name of it. We're going to see what lesson they learned back in the day while making this. And yeah, this was made in UE4, I think. This is curious. This is going to be interesting. And if it's a donkey doo-doo, I'm still kind of interested in the sequel because it looks extremely competent comparatively. Unauthorized changes blocked. Controlled folder access blocked from UE4. Controlled access blocked. UE4 game, Windows 64, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's fine. That's because this is the first. That's actually, I think, this is the first like UE4 game I think we've tried to play. Windows 6.4. My IT department's been sending me nasty grams to upgrade to Windows 11. I was confused because it was updating every night. Turns out it's been trying to update to Windows 11 every night for like a month and just fails and rolls back every time. Ah, yes, the joys of enterprise IT shit, where stuff just happens. I've often said it before too, and like one thing that like drove me nuts, especially when I was working in pawn tutors for as long as I was, is people were like, well, Macs don't have these issues. I was like, Macs also don't run in massive enterprise environments and then also run at your house and then also run at your school and then also run. I was like, there's a big I was like, Windows does fuck up a lot. I was like, but also the sample size of shit is fucking enormous. I was like, compared to like this was like in like 2010 too, which it was even smaller back then. Like it was super small comparatively. I was like, I mean, the sample size of it, I was like, I was like, their hardware is really good. I was like, and frankly, OS at the time it was OS 10. I was like, is really solid. I was like, but the problem with it, I was like, is when they do have issues, I was like, they're a lot harder to get fixed most of the time, because at that time you pretty much have to take it to like that was pre like Google Foo. I mean, you could, but like it was a little bit harder, I think, to Google Foo your way through that. You couldn't just be like, hey, Premium Grok, can I get how do I fix my pawn tutor? Menu feels weirdly refreshing. Are you feeling nostalgic for the old ways? It is like very like, this is a very like 2016 2017 kind of thing, isn't it? What do y'all think about that? I think it's like the general look at this, because this is 2017 that this game came out, so this is definitely an older one. Speaking of upgrading to Windows 11, guess what I've been doing for the past 5 hours? Fighting with the TPM and secure boot UEFI nonsense. After all that, I had to get the installer from Microsoft instead of upgrading through Windows Update. Don't they say that though I think they say that in the step-by-step, that if the upgrade's failing, to go ahead and just pull it directly from the website instead of the Windows Update, right? I thought they said that. But anyway, yeah, back in the day, like I remember, and I was like full like Apple certified and everything like that. Like I took all their courses and everything like that. Like I had all the certifications for like repair of those. I will never forget getting my job, my big boy IT job, and I laughed because my first day, the dude who this guy was like super nice. He was kind of like the team lead. I sat down at my desk and he patted me on the back. He went, guys, guess what? He's like, Nick's our Apple guy. And they went, woo! And I was like, what? He's like, you're the only one that knows Apple shit. He's like, and you're certified to fix them. He's like, so guess what? I was like, I don't got here. He's like, and guess what? There's a design firm that's right down the street that actually has nothing but Macs. I was like, great, that's awesome. Which they were really nice. They were really nice. So it was actually pretty funny, because like they cracked me up, because like I remember I would see shit come up on the board and I would turn, because it was super chill until this one asshole manager took over. It was super chill there. Like genuinely one of the best places I've ever worked. They had a fucking foosball table in the basement, and it was like a big tall building. So we were up on like the umpteenth floor, and it was actually one of the taller buildings in Columbia. And it was actually a cool building because it used to be a bank, and so the basement was a bank vault. And I guess that company owned that, so like we could go all the way to the basement, and the basement had like foosball tables and stuff, and that was where we kept a lot of our server shit down there, because it was cool, because it was underground. And yeah, it was an old bank vault, so like you could walk in the bank vault, and there was like the big door and everything. It was crazy. Like if you've ever actually like touched a bank vault door, holy shit. Like it's one of those things where it's like you can kind of like rationalize in your head like that amount of like metal and how like heavy it is. Like I mean, it was like this, like it was like that thick. Oh my god, it was ridiculous. I was like, dude, that is like scary looking at like the size of that, and, like the fact that that was just like made and it actually like shut correctly and shit. Anyway, so it was underground, so it was really cool. But like, God, every time anything from that company would come in, because they had nothing but Macs. And I remember joking with the person that actually ran it because it was a design firm, and I was like, "Why'd you guys pick like OS 10 as like your platform for everything?" And they were like, "Oh, well, all the graduates they all want Mac." He's like that they all the designers want Mac, and I was like, that makes sense because basically like people were like coming like fresh out of college, and like all these designers that were working for this company, they all wanted iMacs. Like that was what all of them wanted. And so naturally they did that. They made a fuck ton of money. But it was really funny to me because I remember one time they called me in like 5 weeks in a row for something. And one of them I couldn't even fix. It was actually the guy who I was talking about. He had to help me fix it because he was super good in Unix and Linux and stuff like that. But he kind of knew Mac OS stuff, but like it's a little different. So like that was a lot of the shit that like I learned. And so he was helping me on like a back end like server problem. But it was so funny because I was just like, I was like, you guys have a contract with us. I was like, but if these things don't break very often, why have I been here 5 weeks in a row? And the dude just laughed and he's like, that's a good point. he's like, I know we pay you guys like yearly. He's like, that is funny though. He's like, you have been here like 5 weeks in a row. I was like, if these things don't break that often, why have I been here like every day for a month and a half? Not every day, but like a couple times out every week. I really do miss what that job was like initially. It was actually one of the very first jobs I think in South Carolina that was probably allowing remote work, because that same team lead, while the douchebag manager took over, who didn't even talk to me until after I was hospitalized and stuff, was like, I wanted to talk to you about your attendance. And the cool team lead was in the room. He was like, do you have any idea what's happened to him? This is when I had that cardiac thing go on, and I was like, whatever. He's like, do you have any clue what he's been dealing with? And he's like, well, no. He's like, well, how would you? You haven't been here. Like, he was just like roasting his ass. I'm like, and he was like the senior guy. He had been with like the company forever, and so this new manager, he's just roasting his ass on my behalf. So I'll always appreciate that, because I was a little bit younger. I feel like nowadays I would be like, fuck you and everything, the fucking horse you rode in on. But like when I was a little bit younger, like, because I was only like, that was 2014, 2015-ish, around that area. So I mean, I was considerably younger. So that was before like I would have been like, shove this shit like directly in your butt. That guy was like such an asshole. But no, I'll never forget the team lead guy for like sticking up for me. And he ended up leaving the room. He's like, fuck that guy. He's like, Jesus Christ. He's like, whatever. Funny enough, I think the dude who I'm talking about positively, the team lead guy, I believe is in a much higher position at that company now. And I believe douchebag is now gone. From the last time somebody asked about it and I looked into it, looks like, yeah, the guy who is my team lead dude looks like he's in a much higher paid position and doing some managerial stuff. Which he deserves it. He's really cool. He's a very, very cool guy. Anyway, there's my story about Apple stuff. But yeah, no, he would always like turn around with this like fucking, because we had a quadricle, so like we all just kind of like sat in like this open area, and like I'd always hear like, hey Nick, and I'd turn around and I'd be like, what? He's like, he'd have this fucking face. I was like, all right, whose Mac broke this time? And I was like, God damn it. I was like, whose Mac is broken this time? But no, they were really cool about like let me like work from home when I was really sick and stuff too, because all of our shit was remote. Because part of what that company did was they did remote work solutions for people. So basically, we would do like again, we were one of the first companies in Colombia that I think was doing it, but it was basically VDIs. And if you don't know what that is, it's effectively a virtualized desktop. So like you can remote into it from wherever. So that was really good for like companies that did like contract work and stuff like that, because then they could just take a laptop like out in the field, and they could do their work and like always be able to remote into it, which is really cool, because like at the time that was really neat. That's definitely become a lot more like standard these days, but for the time it was actually pretty cool. One thing about that job that was really funny was when they were advertising their server solutions, one of the things they had was multiple physical access barriers, talking about the security of it. And I'll never forget, one of the guys that was working there was like, yeah, they call those fucking doors. He's like, yeah, you mean doors? He's like, cool. Which is really, really funny. Oh, that's nice, Luigi. That's actually really cool. We had one that was like kind of close to that. Yeah, dude, I did. That was Mr. Mac Man for forever. So Holy shit. All right, let's video game. Lido-Riki region is a small village which was abandoned since 1980. The village has disappeared. A year since then, the house... Okay, well, I got the I got some lore. A little bit. There's a lot of blood over here. Holy crap, you can actually see the characters' noodles. Oh boy, that head bob is something else. This is like kind of weirdly like nostalgic though, because it's like it's got that like mid 2010s kind of feel to it. They don't make them like they used to, which would be decidedly mediocre. Is that a crashed Cybertruck? Damn, dude, they predicted the future. I was going to the store the other day. There's a floating grass. I was going to the store the other day, and I saw a probably like a 40 to 50 something, like maybe like Indian dude or something. Like he kind of had like, anyway, he had a Cybertruck. And he had his little girl with him. And the little girl looked so miserable getting out of that car. And I was like, do you think she gets made fun of at school? And she's like, Daddy, I don't want to go to the fucking grocery store in the Cybertruck. All the kids make fun of us because we make bad financial decisions by buying a Cybertruck. And that's why Mom left. That's it was just this cute little girl. And she's just getting out of like, Do you think she has struggles at school because Daddy bought a Cybertruck and all the kids make fun of him for having a Cybertruck? Daddy, I don't want to go to the grocery store in the Cybertruck. Everybody makes fun of me at school because I want to go to work. I want to go to the Cybertruck. He looked like he was like a Gen X like tech bro. Like if Elon Musk like sold his bathwater, like he'd probably buy it. He had like that kind of general look. Which I guess is most Tesla owners kind of have that look where they look like they would drink Elon's urine if he bottled it and sent it. Maybe he could do some complimentary with every Tesla. I haven't seen any because they're not road legal here. Damn. Yeah, I felt bad for the little girl. Didn't feel bad for him. Didn't feel bad for that guy. My heart rate just like not updating again. So I didn't really get to read the... What? Oh, the door slammed behind me. That's a bingo thing. You don't have the key. I don't have the ability to deal with this head bob is what I don't have. Maps. Damn, they cut America in half and also Canada. Which I guess the left side of Canada is now just nada. Well, that's the right side. Okay. The right side of Canada is nothing, apparently, according to this thing here. Oh, we got some fake books over here. Psychotherapy, Parker 51. God, that head movement is awful. This has got like that... It's got like that like 20... Oh, wow. You can definitely tell this is like 2017 because this has got like some Obama sign hope looking thing, but it says no hope. Yeah, I guess this game really does take place in the future then, I guess. All out of can and just nada. Yeah, I might end up playing the sequel to this. Even if this ends up being kind of poopy, like the idea of somebody doing like nine additional years of dev. What the hell happened to your face balls? He's got like some scrubulons coming out of his... Oh no, him leg is bleed. What is that? Is that a flashlight? A nice looking toilet though. Okay, so cop officer has died. We don't know how he has died, but he certainly did. That we can be sure. Oh no, this is a grill bathroom. Don't you going in here? Don't you doing it? No. Oh, we got vape pen poking out? You don't have key. Isn't it weird to think though that like even when this was made like 8 years ago or whatever, which is hard to say with 2017, isn't it crazy though that this was made like 2017 and that means that there's 0 AI generated assets? Like, isn't that nuts that that's like recent enough that it's guaranteed that this game has 0 in it because that wasn't a thing? That's actually pretty interesting to have the basketball goal actually have this on the back of it, because like does anybody know what this do? If you don't know what it do, it actually raises and lowers the basketball hoop itself. Because they'll change the height of it depending on the age of people playing in some cases. Because naturally, for little teeny tinies, it's not really great to have them play on like regulation stuff because it's super high up. It's very difficult for them to do. Bet I know what this game does have. Was that Oogie Boogies? Glossy textures? I'm mainly doing this because this is free, and I'm very curious about their sequel. I want to see, like, what that's all about. Are those Blood and Brick? Do you think they're patronizing bricks? Do press H to key? Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't believe it. Finally. Finally something lets me H. Yes! What happened? What? Oh. What does that do? November 1980, Ludovici. Dear uncle, this girl scared me now. Yesterday she attacked to a teacher and told her that soon everyone will die here. She doesn't come to classes and she walks around school. I give it a try to approach her, but it's difficult and scary. You can also eat a key, but I'm not 100. Excuse me? Hey. Excuse me? What, why, did I, like, I mean, it's pretty clear that something threw us out of bounds. Shit. Well, I guess the game is called Lesson for a reason, and the lesson is don't. If the game tells you to H, do not. Do not. Don't. Don't tell it. It can't. Yep, that was out of bounds. That was out of bounds the minute I flung. Oh, I didn't skip this last time, by the way. This just gave me like actually 5 seconds to do anything. So, all right, cool. So we do know we just got to get to that note. That's the goal. So we got to get to that note. We can speed run back to it, and I got to be very careful not to E. Oh, so gate did open with simple trigger. Okay, cool. Yes, the game taught us a lesson, and that lesson was cut it out. Take me down to the paradise shitty where the shit is real and the shit is pretty. So I think this went to... No, this wasn't gymnasium. Oh, there it is. Okay. So there's note. So this was its own... I didn't even do anything that time. I literally just put it back, and it just decided that I was... What the hell? In my gymnasium? I don't think that this is the order of events that we're supposed to be seeing here, but this is also what might be the most cramped theater I've ever been in. So that's impressive. Yeah, I kind of like miss like these like weird like I don't know like stupid like walkie like experience kind of horror things that are like weirdly kind of like not good, but like they're like put together and it's a thing and they were trying something and like you couldn't just download asset pack, throw it in and be like, fuck it, I'll just upload this ditch and just be whatever. So now I don't know what the hell we're doing though. That is a bit of a problem. Apparently there's a key somewhere. I don't know where said key would be because all I saw was H to note. So that's not very helpful. This looks like this might be progress. Maybe. So I think like Uncle help, we found her. She started talking like a demon. It was so scary. Can't stay anymore here, but before I go, need to take some things of the school. Okay, we were safe. We were safe that time. So far the pacing is terrible. But in a roundabout, weird kind of way, it's like kind of charming because it's just like really strange and stupid. Again, it's very much like of the time. I do like weird candle room, which kind of looked like salt shakers. But that's okay. We're just gonna let that pass. Definitely like Oogie Boogie girl with the half face. Oh, hey, it was a pentagram. You're right. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Wow. Why is lamplight just dangle down? So we got a key, and they're gonna make us walk back here, which means what they'll probably do is put an Ooga Booga here, since it forces us into this area. But what do you fucking mean I don't have the key? Did I not pick that shit up? What the hell do we get then? Oh, Jesus. '2017 game for that throwback feeling? Hell yeah, dude. It is like weirdly nostalgic though, like some of these games. And I don't know if it's just like because it's shit that we would have played, you know, in the first spooky months. I say that like it was the first spooky month ever of all time, but you get what I'm saying. First spooky month of the channel and all that stuff, you know. Was there other key door? Those are the tiniest traffic cones I've ever seen. Excuse me. Pylons. Oh, were we able to get into the library last time? Oh shit, what'd that say? Uncle help, we found her and she started talking like a demon. It was scary. Wasn't that the exact same note that we saw a second ago? That uncle, we found her and she was Damon? Uncle, we found and she was Damien. God help us. Everyone. Tiny Tim. Oh, am I not allowed to? Got it. Oh, that's okay. We had one of those when we went to go get some dinner because a Celine Dion song came on. I was like, there goes Celine Dion, just ripping it up. And then one of our friends, or one of Erica's friends, who, funny enough, is actually one of the mentors for my nephew at school and stuff, like with like music stuff, which is hilarious that ended up happening that way because that was not whatever. He pointed out, he's like, oh, they weren't even born when that movie came out. And I was like, great. Uncle, I did a terrible mistake. Going in evening was so wrong. When I walked in, she stabbed me. I don't know if I make it. I wanted to tell you that I love you. Goodbye. I hope to receive this letter somehow. Yeah, I hope to as well somehow also. I hope to as well receiving this letter. Same, Jigakuro, same. Run, don't look behind you. Oh, this is probably gonna be loud. All right, let's walk backwards. Run, don't look behind you. Run. Don't look behind you. Joke's on these idiots. I'm really good at back running. Is that grass growing on the building? Is that what that is? Is that building grass? I'm assuming we're running to that car. I don't know. Just moonwalk out like bam 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 bam. Scoot, boot, scoot, boot. Okay, so we don't run, look behind, and nothing ever showed up. So I guess that was pretty cool. Rick Asel unfortunately didn't find out exactly what happened there, except from those letters. Everything else, it remains a mystery. Of course, there is something paranormal there, but he can't explain it. Okay, so that was awful. That was terrible. Wow. But it is like weirdly kind of just weird enough and like 2017 enough that I kind of want to see. Y'all want to see what they've been cooking for the last like 8 years? I feel like that's kind of interesting. I guess it was a school. It kind of looked like it, yeah. I mean, we got Out of Bounds, which was pretty awesome. That's pretty neat. We like that. Jigakuro possibly given a spooky more so than the game did at any point, which is pretty impressive. Crabs and hogs must never meet. What if I just didn't? Wow, power. Did you see Audacity in there? Holy shit. That's crazy. Who wants to see their sequel by a show of hands? Because I'm kind of curious. I'm always interested to see like what somebody's been working on for like 90 years. And like maybe if it's anything, the sequel looks substantially more competent. And I'd be very curious to see what old Insanity Studios has been up to over the last like 50 years. I thought somebody got bingo from one game. I was like, damn, dude, that's crazy. Okay, so apparently the first chapter does matter, so that's good. I'm glad we did that. I don't think they've learned much because this also requires a multi-part download, which is pretty impressive. Oh, this isn't even recent. Oh, never mind. I'm suddenly substantially less interested in this. Apparently this was updated in December of 2022. However, it came out in 2019. So yeah, I think I was way more interested when that was like, it's been like years since they've done it. So no. So never mind. Never mind. Dude, this one was also made in 2017, and it was called 411. The player plays the role of a student who wants to copy files to work 12 years ago from a computer either at 411, but was faced with something sort of thinking when he returned to his room and then found it failure to change his identity forever. What? Did I just have a stroke? What the hell? What did any of that mean? That was by Konakong DV. Oh, I think that's the problem. Oh, it's not even the full game. That's just the demo. So this person made a demo, released it back in 2017, and then died. They also have a game called Daddy Rolling Ball. Oh god. Yeah, oh yeah, you missed it. All right. Yeah, you missed it. You missed probably one of the most eventful things that's ever happened probably in life. Like period. That was genuinely one of the most engaging experiences of all time. Y'all, I know it's not Wednesday, but there's this game from 2016 called Until the Last, and it is mostly negative on Steam, and the description of the game is just horror with element of detective. It's fine. Oh my god. Woo! You know, I think I'm gonna save that one for Wednesday, which is tomorrow, because my god, that is, oh my god. You know what? Instead, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a game. This is a returning developer. So oh. What the comment section of itch has changed. This is AI generated handsome Squidward that just says what the Sigma 4 out of 5 game. Oh. Anyway, so this is a game. This is a returning developer. This is a game called Metal Undergrowth by Ken Forrest. And I'll read out a couple games that Ken Forrest has done that you guys might remember. They did the LiDAR exploration game, which was really neat. They did Creature Packets. They did Call to Summon. Liminal Gallery. Please Don't Litter. Wheat Harvest Paradox. Yeah, they've done a lot. The thing with Ken Forrest is that they do make horror games technically, but none of their games have ever been particularly scary at all. But they are normally super interesting concepts, and I walk away from them thinking, dang, that was pretty cool. And like they always do they're always game jams, and it's kind of insane the level of quality that they can crank out in 72 hours. Because this game was made in 3 days. And we're probably gonna get in here and you're probably gonna look at it and be like, what? Wow, that's impressive. All of their stuff is like this. Ken Forrest is like the game jam master over here. Like, they always make these interesting, neat things that are whatever. That's good-ish. When you have stress insomnia and arrive to that, what, AI generated handsome Squidward? It's certainly a thing to come in on, isn't it? I'm trying to remember which playthrough it was where I was going to send Sass to rescue them. Nick's famous last words in RimWorld. I don't even remember which run that was. It's a shame we had to stop that one run. That was going great. The one where we were in like the weird like hollow area and 500% threat, and it was also like some kind of stupid start. I don't remember what we were doing, like a sanguiphage and something else. That's a good picture there, Jigakuro. I like those images that you have given us. All right, so anyway, this game's called Metal Undergrowth. This was made in 72 hours for one of the game jams. Yeah, Metal Undergrowth. So, like I said, Ken Forrest has made several games that haven't really been like amazing, but like they're always like very well put together for being like a project that was done in like a few days. Oh, good. Wow, this one's starting off. This one's starting off pretty tense. My God. Well, we're dead. That was fun. That was it. I'm like, thanks, Ken. It's fun to be dead. We appreciate it. Warning, it seems there's been an accident. Open the door? Yeah, there certainly has been. It's like, warning. Like, yeah, oh my God. The vehicle's heavily damaged. Creatures that can be used as repair resources have been detected nearby. Collect them and place them into the fabricator, repair the vehicle, and proceed to evacuate. What? Look at the oh my God. Repair and upgrades. Required repair. We need an engine, rotor blades, frame, battery, and wiring. Apparently all these little metal creatures are where we're going to steal their souls and shove them in here. I don't want to. They're like a little robotic friends. That is, in fact, collect X of Y. Copper snail. What do you mean not enough? Look at the little menu down there with the little floaty snails. Oh, they actually are copper snails. They're wire snails. Grinding up all the creatures to get back home. I'm grinding up all the creatures to get back home. I need like five more wire snails before whatever. No, don't run away, ladybugs. I'm just gonna grind your spirits. Dusk. What you doing? All right, now we need 3 of these guys. We need 5 of the flashlight bug. We need some pill boys or some shit. Oh! So far this is very like it's kind of like creature packety so far. Alright, so I got 3 of the ladybug deals, iron ladybugs, spring centipedes. Okay. I need a couple more of the... Give me that deliciousness. Oh, I didn't need you guys anymore, sorry. Let's do... Oh, well, I guess these creatures had nothing to do with anything. Oh, so we need the snails for a net to catch bigger creatures. There's also an inventory capacity, and then there is jump force. This is a lot like that diving game. So I guess, like, technically, you should probably just grab, like, as much as you can. Gotta give me your delicious skins. Wire snail, I'm gonna steal all your souls. This has already got a pretty satisfying, like, loop to it. Like, it feels good to pick up the little, like, creatures, and the run feels pretty good, the jump feels pretty good. I'm telling you, man, Ken Forest is, like, they're a creature. Like, they make these, like, weirdly, like, insanely polished, like, game jam games in such a short amount of time. Like, alright, I'm gonna grab as much of these guys as I can and go shove them in. That way we have, like, extras for upgrades just in case we need them. Okay, so what all do we have here? We got new creatures. Level 1 brings new creature types to the area. There's also inventory capacity, but we can't do that because we can't get the little bug, whatever that thing is. Oh, press F to throw the net. Okay. Oh, well, these are consumables. So you can also scare away unwanted guests by throwing that shit at them. Okay, so I have more jump force now. And there's very specific bugs that we need still to... Whoa! Holy crap! Those guys are huge. Damn, they take up so much space. And that's a steel beetle. What a creative concept for that. Okay, now we can do more inventory. Like, look at how smooth all these, like, animations and shit for this. Like, that's crazy. Like, everything's just, like, so snappy and... God, that's nuts. Okay, so we can get more inventory capacity if I get some of the small boys. I also need to grab these guys. Okay, I don't have any more nets remaining, so I gotta make more of those. Alright, Fennec, take it easy. Have a good one. Okay, so we can do... Let's do a few more nets. Probably gonna need a lot of those, actually, so let me just go ahead and get a bunch. Apparently we can upgrade our frame, or repair our frame with that. The next thing we probably want to get is the jump force, so I guess we're gonna have to, like, get up in the air and... How high can we jump right now, though? Oh, okay. We got some verticality to us. Damn, dude, we going. Okay, so that's not how that works. I thought you'd have to net those guys, but I guess not. Well, I managed to get one. Nice, nice. I need your skin. God, we gotta play Kenshi again soon. Grabbing all the boys, grabbing all the boys. Gotta get them hands and grab the boys. Damn, I sound like the Catholic Church. Oh, there's the lamp flies. Okay. So that can give us increased verticality, but I need more of the wiggle boys to get those. And get a little bit more of that. Probably need a little bit more of these. I'm not sure about the flare rockets yet. Yeah, I need more of these guys. Yeah, all of his games just have, like, a feel to them. Like... excuse me, I need to speak in 2025. They have a vibe to him. Let's see. So we can do another inventory capacity, which these seem to be like really good, just period. But oh yeah, I guess oh no, that's at maximum. Never mind. And then we need 5 of those guys, and then 1 of those boys. We can also bring in new creatures if we get. Holy shit, we got big jumps now. Look at those things, they're huge. Oh my god. I'm a little bit concerned about the one that's like scare away, unwanted, whatever. I'm like, oh. I'm assuming it's those guys? Yeah, they seem to be the possibly unwanteds. That's pretty huge, humongous bug creature. Dude, we got 55 on the Okay. So, yeah, maybe those must be the unwanteds. I don't really know, though, if that's the case. We're gonna find out. Alright, we got these wiggly boys. We got 3 of the light things. I don't think I can get anything else. Oh, God! Holy shit. Well, I'm glad I bought that. Damn. What? Get out of here! Go on that skit! I don't have any rockets left. I need to get these guys because that's a new dude. I didn't even realize that. They're like, oh, those are the battery butt bees. Give me that shit. I need like a vacuum for these guys. Which, funny enough, that actually seems to be what those dudes are. The suck offs. Damn. How do I gain their suck off power? Yeah, I just want to get up here. I just need to get up here. I just need to get up here. No! They're sucking us! Get out of here! Go on skit, you son of a bitch! Get out of here! Oh my god, that's horrifying. Go away! Oh my god, it's sucking off all of our bugs. What an absolute dick. Dude, he's gonna get out of this, and he's gonna just be like, he got all of our bugs. Like, that's probably what they do. They probably just, like, suck them all off, and then they leave. That piece of shit. Okay, well, now we know that the rockets are very important, so definitely gotta... Okay, he didn't steal all of them. Yeah, we're gonna need, like, way more rockets. Okay, we got the battery bees, which it looks like this is... I guess we need to get new creatures, too. I didn't mean to do that. And I suppose if they start sucking us, that's fine. Like, that's not a big deal. But we need... Why am I still getting these guys? I very distinctly need to... get the light bugs! No. Stop it. Get out of here. This is not yours to suck. Yeah, man, it's got like a real ass like gameplay loop and everything. That's impressive. Okay. We can't do this one yet. We can do new creatures. We're gonna need more rocket and then more net, probably. No. Gotta get more of the boys and more of the boys. Yeah, I gotta get more of the little lightning guys. They're kind of tough to get. Oh shit! What is that? Did you see that thing? It's like a giant ass like dragonfly demon. Nice, dude. I got him though. I feel kind of bad. Oh, they're rotor flies. Okay. which we could get more jump force if I get more of the squiggly boys on the ground. I just need one rotor fly for that. Gonna need the squiggly boys. Gotta find them somewhere. There they are. Would you be sucking me? Don't you do it, you son of a... Wait a minute. Did I just like bounce off that rocket? Whoa, I did. Interesting. Damn, we're gonna be like grenade jumping this. Get out of here, you dick. Damn it. I didn't mean to keep doing that. Okay, there's, so jump force is maximum. All right. Good, that's my favorite video game. Oh, got him. Dude, those guys are up my butt. Get out of here. God. Listen to like the sounds of them, everything. This is like such a weird, cool idea. What? Okay, we got several of the rotor flies. Okay. So we're capped out on upgrades. But let's get a couple more flare rockets. We don't need any more nets for right now, I don't think. So we need 3 rotor blades. Or yeah, so we're good on rotor blades. The engine requires whatever the hell that is. And then we need 5 of the battery boys. To get this like fully fit. Oh my god, they go into the thing and then you can't get them because their little battery sticks out. That's really funny, actually. What a weird concept. This is so deep. I hope that this, like, I know like the game jams don't really have like winners, so to speak, but like, I think they do. They do like a kind of like top entry type thing sometimes, I think. I don't know. They've had some, I think, that had like prizes, like little winner things or whatever. So we still need whatever the hell that is for the engine, but we should have the battery boys. Yeah, I just need to figure out whatever the hell this is. Wait, is it them? No, I don't think so. Yeah, yeah, and if they don't do prizes, they normally do like a... Yeah, they'll have like a little list that's like kind of the big dogs. Dude, is that a duck? What the hell's that duck doing in here? Shit! No! Got it. That a duck, duck, goose? Oh, we did it. We had another one of those. Nice. Oh, okay, so we get... Yeah, nice. Okay. So we upgrade... Oh, there they are. Like the trash beast. What's their deal? Can they be caught with net? They sure can. I don't even know what they are. They look to be like overgrown engine. Oh, okay, well, that's interesting, yeah. You can only do just a couple of them at a time, so I have to get up there and try to hit another one. Oh my god. I think we got that one? Yeah, we did. Nice. Dude, I can't believe how, like, snappy this feels. Like, this is so polished. Get out of here, you jerk! Go away! Repairs complete. Leave the area? Yeah, get me the fuck out of whatever this is. Bye, everybody! Thank you for your help. How does this thing leave? Oh, okay, it's got like a little rotor blade on it. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll remember you all in therapy. Old Plankton. Stealing the Krusty Krab's secret formula. Okay, there was like a little green panel over there. There's something going on. Oh. On the theme of collector. What an interesting, again, not scary, not even really a horror game in any capacity, but like every time, man. This is just his games. It's like they're these weird little just bite-sized experiences that are made for these game jams that kind of have a spooky theme, but they're normally not horror games. Oh, how dare you, Ken, with sounds from freesound.com. Oh, Ken, just asset flipping over here. Dude, if every game was like Ken Forrest in terms of like... Dude, if everything followed like the path of like the Ken Forrest shit, the hallway flashlight shit, the fucking like the moth inside me stuff, like the Soda Raptor thing, like if more games just like made their own shit, it's amazing how much just like that adds to anything. Even if it's like not particularly scary or it's like not whatever, it's not this, not that. It's because at least it's something that somebody puts together that is like a nice, fun experience made by a person as exposed to just whatever, right? Like it's amazing how much more just fun. Like you could just look at that and you just be like, oh, it's just a fun little thing. Like good for Ken Forrest, man. Like that's awesome. Like every time they make a game, I feel like the same way about it. I'm like, yep, that's good. So I was walking away to deal with Finn. You know what his stuff always feels like? It always feels like it's vaguely set in like the Half-Life universe. I don't know why. There's just like a quality to his stuff, especially like Creature Packets and Wheat Harvest Paradox and Please Don't Litter, and I don't know. They always feel like weirdly kind of set in that universe, but not really, because like they're a little outlandish to be set there. But I don't know. There's something about it that's just got the early kind of Valve Half-Life-y feel to it. They also they did another game for a 72-hour game jam that was There was another one that's a short horror experience. This one's about operating an elevator, and I don't actually know if this is on the list. I don't think it is, but we're doing it because I don't think it was. I just saw it was here, so we're gonna do it. Oh, that Finn was set in the Half-Life universe? He is. Yeah, he's in there. Could you imagine Finn just walking around the corner being like, the right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world? Dude, y'all are slacking on me. Nobody was doing bang night shift for me. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Calling the police. Did YouTube?
Good afternoon, gentlemen. It is now.
I left the music playing in the tab. Sorry, I gotta deal with it.
Feeling pretty fresh working night.
If you work in the morning,
I missed it earlier.
Go to sleep. You
earlier than 12?
idiot.
So what's the point?
Consider it if you ask me.
Some
Never mind,
of
I see
us
it.
boys are
Crawl at
trying to get this night premium.
Never mind, I see it. I done seen it. I done seen it. There it is. I done seen it. It was right on time. You're right, it was. All right, this next one is called Red Finger. This is also by Ken Forrest. I don't normally like to go back-to-back on people's games, but Ken Forrest stuff is just so solid. Every time. I don't know if I can handle elevator horror. The one at work is scary enough. Well, you'll probably be okay, because the elevator in question doesn't look very much like an elevator that you probably have to deal with on a daily basis. Seems very much like weird mine shaft service elevator thing, not quite like regular elevator. The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. The right cat in the wrong place can make all the difference. Alright, this is another one by Ken Forrest, who... You know what kills me? Is I don't think any of Ken Forrest's stuff has made it onto the Hall of Fame. Which is kind of sad. Because, like... Oh, wow, this actually shows the Twitter thing, too. That's really funny. Which, I think that... No, it came out before. Never mind. This is called Red Finger. Yeah. And it's a game about... This was also made in 72 hours, which... This dude's nuts. Your application for the position in the scientific complex has been approved. Congratulations, starting tomorrow, you'll begin your work here. Rest assured, your work in our facility is completely safe. Please sign below to acknowledge the safety protocols, as we cannot provide the details for you to read. There's no need. Additionally, we apologize for any inconvenience caused by the elevator. It seems there are some issues with the buttons, so you may need to hold them down to activate the elevator. Press space to sign the safety protocol. I knew you were coming in here right after you were done eating, Finn. I knew it. Damn, we got Fingy Hand? Nice. This is my dong hand. That actually... Get rid of some of the crusties? Yeah, I need to actually like take a look at some of those and just like 86 some of them and just be like, I'm never fucking gonna play this probably. Like there's a few of them up there that I'm just like, I'm probably never gonna do this. Very cold and refreshing water. Oh boy. This is a rubber goose, not a duck. Well, glad we got clarification on that. Hold to switch off the light, it might come in handy. Oh god, that's the last thing you want to hear. There's a 3 kilogram button, hold it to move the elevator. Good luck. Oh cool, I can finger the water. Good. Finger the duck. Let's, okay, so you hold this to turn the light off. It's really cool, though, because you can keep it held down and then look around still, which is really interesting. All right, well, down we go, everybody. No, it's not a black and white filter. Nope. It's got color. We've already gone 16 miles? That's scary. I'm kidding. Oh. Why is my... Oh, my hand... Oh, you have to refresh thine hand because... Ouch. Okay. I've refreshed thine hand. This was me playing Silk Song with Beast Crest. Have to refresh mine hand. What? I just love very cold and refreshing water. Some of his stuff is always so out there, too. Not all of it, but some of it. Like, crazy out there. Like, this is just such a strange concept. We made it! Like, look how good everything in this looks! It's, oh my god, okay. Wasn't ready for the cipher over here. Alright, so G1 is, 509472. Oh, I see it. Alright, 5... Oh, we have to clear it. Alright, 5... 0... Wait. Was it 0? Oh, yeah, there it is. 472. Correct! Alright. I think it was... Dude, that's so weird if that's the case. Was it actually like a Half-Life, like, nope noise? Hang on a second. We'll have to check on the next one. That'd be so funny if that was the case. Because, like, I don't know what it is about their style that just reminds me of, like, Half-Life for some reason. There's not, like, one thing in particular that does that. That would be really funny if right after saying that it was just like, here's, like, an actual Half-Life noise. Like, that'd be really funny. Like, okay. That's weird. Weird timing on that. I don't think you could make that the current camera effect on purpose. What? What? Oh? What is that? We need to go. No, no, no! What was Robot Jurassic Park? Sugar gun with a 61 months and Benter Benz. Bogo's Benter? Isn't that just the RGB effect? That's the same one that's been... We've had that on like all month, right? That was a little spooky, that thing trying to like sniff us. Oh, I guess y'all have to like do it again or something. I looked over at it from like the corner of my eye. It seemed normal. All right, so this is M6 430912. Nah, it's not. Yeah, that's the... Yeah, it's like the same it's been. It's because it's actually modulating the color of it before the green screen effect applies. Which is why I disappear in some of it. So the effect is actually playing beforehand. So that's why you see like the weird thing where like the green screen turns like orange in the back or whatever. Yeah, it's looked like that all month, I think. Or at least the last like 3 or 4 days. I'm pretty sure. Let me cool off. Yeah, I hit the fail noise thing. It was a which definitely kind of sounds like it, but not quite. I gotta watch out for that thing again. Shit. I don't want to get oogie by the boogie. This might be one of my favorite games about them yet. This has got a great atmosphere to it. I'm gonna send them a message if this ends up like keeping the pace of being like really fun and interesting, and I'm just gonna send them an email that's just like, can you please just make a full ass fucking video game? What are you doing? You are depriving the world. All right, C9 is 730165. Haven't seen the robot Jurassic Park man who was doing whatever. Yeah, he can't keep getting away with it. Oh yeah, the LiDAR game is on Steam, isn't it? Because it's like the full version, which I was just looking at a second ago. We never actually did the full LiDAR game. We did his demo for it, so that might be something to look into. No, apparently it was inspired by White Knuckle. Good. Giles, I never played White Knuckle, so... Shit. I'm gonna run out of hand juice. Everything's all right. This is my favorite Ken Forrest game yet. This is really good. This has got like the gameplay loop, but it's also kind of spooky. You know what I mean? Because like it's got like the thing that keeps coming down. You gotta like manage your time there. That's pretty good.
Ah, my dangly, it's very hot.
Very spice. This one's only giving us 20 seconds, it looks like, to try to solve this or whatever. So that's interesting. Which is fine. That is a lot.
This button caused my hand to be very hot.
Alright, 20 seconds. Wait. Oh, this isn't like an entry one. What? Oh, do you have to hold it down for 20 seconds? Oh. I guess so. I would thought it would have counted down during that, but... Hold! Has it been 20 seconds? Hold the line! Hold the line! It's definitely been 20 seconds. Oh god. It was like a let go type situation. Run, 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 go, 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 go. No, 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 no. Shit. We gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go, 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 go. Going back up, that's not the right way. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. What did that mean? Benny, no, it's not window time. No, I hear you honking. It's not window time. Nope. Don't you do it. No, I hear you honking. Oh damn, we're going up fast now. Holy shit. Ben. Stop. You're gonna get yourself hurt. No. Nope. You've already eaten. Nope. I see that tappy paw. Hello. Why are you tapping? You just ate. This is a long way back up. It doesn't seem like the light is timed. Like, you don't have to, like... Or it doesn't require, like, the same level of force to push that one down. Oh. No, stop. I don't know if I can hear the honking. Another one? Oh no, you've quit. How could this happen? Oh yeah, excuse me for quitting. Once again, very good concept, executed very well, everything looked really good, and we're just kind of done. God. Come on, Ken. Come on, Ken. Stop making other game jams. But he did. Which is LiDAR Exploration Program, which is on Steam. Please stop messing with that. God. I'm pretty confused too, but we did it, and then I guess they decided to quit afterwards, which is reasonable. Like I said, oh my god. God. I'm gonna make a point redeem that can only be done by moderators. That's like play music and it'll just hook into Spotify and just hit the play button. And that way, if I have to get up randomly, you guys can turn that on. I realize this is my old man yells at cloud moment, but I cannot be the only person that just hates the drops meta with streaming content. Like, it just feels slimy and I can't put my finger on why. No, I get it. I think for some games, I don't mind it. Like, I didn't mind, like, the little Hollow Knight thing where... Oh, that was a gift sub thing. Like, I don't mind, like, the little, like, WoW pets and stuff like that. Or, like, I think Dasani had some where you got, like, a skin or some shit for doing... some of them are okay. Some of them feel stupid. Yeah. That would be neat. It needs to be a Prima Pumpkin Hill. Prima? Sorry, yeah, so Finn, right after I was like, Finn, you're gonna hurt yourself, stop. Decided to climb on that shelf that's behind me and knock off the little, like, Deathwing figure that I have. And I'm like, hell yeah. Thankfully it didn't hit him or anything, so... It's okay to be like old man Yell Cloud at that, though. There's shit I'm like old man Yell Cloud about at this point. Where it's just stuff that I'm like so confused. I'm gonna call that late night banger, by the way. I thought that was really good. Still, it ends like short. But, I mean, they're always such good little experiences that it's hard to... It's not Hall of Fame or anything like that. Because, again, if it was like more, sure. But... yeah, I mean, like, everything Ken Forrest does is like that. It's just good. Like, all of their stuff is so damn competent. So the LiDAR exploration program, it is the main reason, I think I saw this before, and the reason I didn't do it, and I actually didn't notice that it was Ken Forrest, is that it looks extremely well put together. However, it's like 3 to 5 hours, which is pretty long for what it is. And a lot of people say, even though it's marked as horror, and even though it says it's light horror, a lot of folks seem to think that, like, even with it being marked as light horror, it's even lighter than that. So it seems like very, very not horror. So it definitely seems to be more of like a exploration type thing. So yeah, I think that would be whatever. So yeah, there's like a few of the games like on like it's like towards the top of the list that I feel like I don't know if I'm like ever gonna get around to. I know there's this one right here, but I don't know how long this game is. It feels like it's like longer than that, than like a Shorty McShort. Hank, do you know how long, like, Netscape is? Which is apparently in development, because this is, like, not done. Apparently there's, like, a Steam version of it coming. Yeah, that sounds about right, Zara. I think that's what most people do. Unless they're, like, really, really into a game and watch it a good bit, then... yeah, that's what most people probably end up doing. Yeah, I didn't know if that was like a longer one or what. Anyway, all right, we're gonna do. I'm taking a look at a couple of these I cannot bring myself to do a Vitis game. Not after the other night. That was so fucking dry. That was so goddamn dry. Just miserably dry. All right, this next game is called Signal Lost. I'm meaning to look at this one here for a little bit. This one is apparently pretty short. It's like 10 minutes long, but you know what? I'm cool with that because some of these have been neat when they're just like these little short horror experiences. Sorry, my brain. I don't watch Twitch other than Spooky Month Gang with y'all. Zara's like, I don't watch fucking period. I only watch Spooky Month. I won't see your ass ever again. You do enjoy watching Mythic Plus pushers? Never been able to get into a lot of those folks. Personalities never quite click for me. Not because they're like bad or anything like that. Yeah, just never quite clicked with some of it. Hey, Eboera, thank you for the $1. Welcome back aboard the bus. Hope you enjoy the ride, because the ride never... You didn't resub, I don't know why I'm saying that. I have no clue. Set to 1% volume, dim screen to 0% while it's on my phone. What? I'm a bitter buzz ride or die. I know, I knew what you meant. I just thought it was funny. I was like, I don't fucking watch Twitch except for this right here. I'll see you in fucking 11 months. Well, 12 months, I guess. 11 and a half. If it ain't spoopy, it ain't for me. Alright, yeah, so this game is called Signal Lost. Like I said, apparently this one is pretty short. This is by a developer by the name of Rot Heart Games, so they are definitely leaning into their horror elements here. Boy, very wet. Oh my god. Well, check off Obnoxious Filter if you got it, because oh my god. That is aggressive. That's the first one that I like genuinely have been like, yep, that's Obnoxious Filter. Very very moist. Can anyone ever get this weird sensation of like your muscles doing the wave all over? Wow. I can't believe they got me out here this late at night because of some go damn power anomaly. Probably some go damn animal. Okay. All I saw was go damn. I actually tried to stick around this year for more than Spooky Month, and I can honestly say I've enjoyed. Well, thank you, Half Pint. That's actually very kind of you. I'm always glad when people stick around for more than whatever and enjoy. Wow! This rain really is coming down in this game. Dude, if it was Siren Head, I'd be like, he's so dumb. The kids are dumb with Siren Head, though. Their new scary is like, I don't know, Jeff the Toilet or some shit, and he like lives in the back rooms with Barney Rubble or something. I don't fucking know. Oh my god, that was so loud. Thank Glevis that I have that limiter on for y'all. Did it say it was Ends Meat Productions? But I thought the name of the thing was... I thought they said their name was like Soggy Butt Romp or some shit. What happened to that? Rot Heart Game. What happened to that, man? They just changed it? Maybe that's the maybe that's like their full government name. When's the Booty Creek Cheek Freak showing up? I don't know if he's ever gonna show back up. Who? Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know. Uh-oh. Oh. I am stuck, so I guess let me just kind of... Oh, Skin Freak? So Skin Freak is made by the dude that did Night of the Gates of Hell, which is also Booty Creek Cheek Freak. I'm pretty sure that was them. That was the Night of the Gates of Hell dude, right? Oh, hey, good for bingies. Yep, that was good. There it is. I did get stuck. Had to Alt F4 out. Who did Bloodwash? Because that wasn't Jordan King. That was the other. There's like... God, that's so loud. There's like a group that ends up like funneling through PP Combo that is like... Oh, that was Jordan King? Oh yeah, I guess he did do that. Jordan King to me is like... if Puppet Combo was like still making games. I know that probably sounds weird, but like that's how I've always felt about their games. I always felt like if Puppet Combo was just like making games still. Which is weird to say because I guess Puppet Combo hasn't made anything since Stay Out of the House, right? What the hell is this little thing that we just picked up? Oh, that's a flashlight? That's just like that's a rectangle. That's not a... Authorized personnel only. This is one of those moments where I'm not really sure what the interact button is. Okay. I don't think we're supposed to slinky dink out there. Do I have to like specifically hit the handle, maybe? That's not how electricity flows. What would you know, deceiver? You're only like an electrical engineer. What the hell do you think you know? Oh, maybe you have to use the flashlight to... Jordan King / Black Eye Priest did. Tonight, it follows Bloodwash, Night of the Gates of Hell, Sniper Killer, and now Skin Freak. Oh, yeah, we were supposed to interact with something in there. Okay. Well, there we go, I guess. That's... Oh, it wasn't a... Wait a minute. We already had a flashlight. What the hell was that then? Like a little, like, fuse? Is that what it was supposed to be? I guess so. Yeah, I suppose that was a fuse. Oh, yeah, that's right. PP Combo is doing a movie of Night Shift or whatever the hell it is. I think it was the generator anyway that was like here, right? It was a little confusing so far. Okay, so we did that. That's not whatever. This is not whatever. Oh, it showed like something. I guess that's the key. Why did we have to do that to get the key? Weird. Hey, we move faster on the diagonal. So we put a fuse in. Oh my god. So we put a fuse in to... Well, what did that open it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so we put in a fuse to start the generator, which I guess turned on like a light or something, and then we could see the key under like the floor mat or some shit. Oh, do you think it was to turn off the power? Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, to turn off the... Okay. Wait. But we didn't turn off the... Whatever, dude. I'm just not gonna... Loving first-person games, slamming your chin against a ladder rung to see if you can climb. Kids these days. They don't even know about ladder rung, slam chin, climb. Fools. Okay, well... I think we have to turn these off in order, I guess? Okay. Nice. We take a stab at this one. Boo! It's actually, it is kind of like Approaches, yeah. It's got a little bit of that flavor. Did we turn the power back on? I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I thought that like tunnel over there, I thought that was a giant shark, and I'm like, that's the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh shit. Well, hey, that's one way down. So, I mean, that's just efficiency. There were other red lights. Great, now I gotta walk all the way back up. Silly me. All right. Oh, I see. The choice is yours. Leave now and this. What? Well, I guess I'll... You left and the signal will find another victim. What? What does that mean? What did... So... Well, I'm like really confused because he's like, damn kid. They took my cereal box and I'm here to turn off the lights or something. What happened? I don't think I've ever been more confused by a game in my entire life. That's like clearly had like a start and like an end, and like I don't know what even happened. So that's kind of magical in its own weird way. Well, I guess let me go back up there, and I guess I'll choose end this. Is light switch task mundane? I don't think so. I mean, we're climbing up a tower pole and we're having to do something. I don't know. Would you define this as mundane? I don't think this is very mundane. This seems like a pretty wily task to have to go disable this like nightmare signal up here. Whatever, but I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't know if it's up there with take trash to road. So I'm a level with you guys. I completely forgot what this was already, so. Alright, so it was end this, leave now. But we didn't even leave, so like the choice yours, end this. You chose to end this and gave your life to the signal. What? Yeah, dude, I've never been more confused. I don't think I've ever been as confused about an indie horror game or its ending than I ever have many time. Would you guys believe that they have a game? Speaking of PP combo, they have a game that looks absolutely like a PP combo, and it's literally called Delivery Driver Massacre, and my god, it looks like it could just be a puppet combo game. Got 3 endings. Very, very confused. What am I looking at? Sorry, I didn't have to take it seriously as I should, but I had my fun with it with Mustache Goku. Well, I don't know what the hell's happening anymore, like ever, so. Yeah, I mean, no, that's not rude to say that was terrible. Look, it's not rude to be like, oh, that game that did absolutely nothing was terrible. It doesn't mean we have to sit here and shit all over it for like, you know, an hour, but like, yeah, that was definitely pretty weak. Like, you know, it's strange too. It's like I don't know if it was like just like inspired by something or like what that would cause it to kind of be like, I don't know what the hell that was. Boy, this one seems interesting. All right, so this next one is not by the same person, even though if you told me it was by the same person, I would probably believe you. As a matter of fact, it's actually by somebody who's made quite a bit that we have shockingly never... Oh no, we have 100% played one of their... Oh, maybe not, actually. They have an older game, it looks like, that was made in just a few days that... I feel like we've done one of their games before. Capcrow? I swear we have. Hey, dude, they at least have an asset that they're selling. You can get it for $5. You can get PS1 goth female character. Great. Her name is Sally, and she's the lead guitarist in the local Firemore band called Eclipse Veil. Awesome. Hey, you know what? At least there's something out there that's not El Derublo, so I guess there's that. I think Workus used that in something. Maybe. All right. Well, hey, that at least means they're making some of their own shit. So good for them. Well, anyway, the game we're going to be doing is not their most recent game. It's a game from 2024 called this is called The Beacon's End. So not quite, it's kind of in, funny enough, like kind of in the same vein as like the Signal game that we were just looking at, but not quite the same. Looks more like lighthousey type whatever. So we'll see. I wish I could trust anything on itch's like review wise. I wish I could trust any of it, because games that I think are like 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5 are 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5 on there, but also they just whatever. Didn't we do that? That was like the finale one year to Spooky Month. Sorry, I was looking at something else. Looking at something else. Not paying any attention. I don't even know what's happening. Alright, yeah, so this one's Bacon's End. Curious to see kind of like what this ends up being. You should, yeah, you should definitely put up some. You can probably get some if you price them like pretty cheap. Hell, even if you charge more money for them, people probably gobble that shit up. Gobble it up. Gobble it up. You'll be the next Chilla. Oh man. What was that was making that? Weird. Yeah, look at that, more wet. But for the sake of bingo, unfortunately, you only get one wet. Wow, this is interesting. This is by a different person? Wow. But also has insanely loud thunder sounds. The same weird, ominous press E to start screen. Wow, that's like really strange how similar those two games look. Like, this is a different developer. Huh. That's really odd. Oh, damn, we in that squinched ass 4x3. I don't even know if that's 4x3, to be honest with you. It's very uncomfortable pillows here in PS1 land. So, like I said, the name of this one is Beacon's End. Which, as I said before, at least it seems like they kind of make like their own stuff. Why are we immediately grabbing a body bag? And why does the body bag stick outside of the visible area? Get rid of you, wife. Okay. But why are we... What? Fucking like castle? Like, what is that? Where are we right now? Damn Silent Hill 2 demake. God, imagine if Silent Hill 2 had a moment of just get rid of you, wife. Like, okay, cool. I wonder if you can like, nope, stop. Respect the video game. Just for a moment. Now, if we're getting rid of ye, where would ye go? I'm assuming you... I haven't turned this down a little bit. That is so funny, though, that the body bag sticks out of the playable space, which is really funny. And then on top of that, the fact that this game started the exact same way the last one did, with that weird, like, press E to start in, like, quotes. I have 5 non-free squares, but no hope of bingo. Damn. That's impressive. What the hell is this? What kind of architectural decision is this? Is that like a pier, but like the... Why? Okay, I think I got rid of... wait, did we determine that last thing in the game was a missing fuse? I think it was a missing fuse. It certainly looked like it. The Bacon's End. What was the name of that last developer? Are we sure this isn't the same person? Because, like, that's like a really weird convenience. Or, not convenience. That's a really weird, wait. Y'all, I forgot how to talk for a second. Why did I say convenience? Coincidence would be the word I'm thinking. Anyway, yeah, that's like a really strange thing that like they both started out with that like press E to start in quotation. Maybe that's part of like a pack or something like that. It might be. The hell is this? Light the lighthouse? What with this wet ass coal? Okay. That's pretty bitchin'. Like, hang on, game. I'm bringing my wet ass coal to the lighthouse. You're gonna love it. Which the coal also goes outside of the playable area, which is pretty great, dude. The coal kind of looking like when you like when we fell into like the abyss with Uncle Daddy. Like it's got like that look to it. Is that just a regular stove? Like not like a... Are you... What? Dude, it does definitely feel like the same person kind of, but like not really at the same time. It's really weird. I think it probably had something to do with the I think it's more to do with like I think that start screen probably is like a pack type thing. Oh my god, shut up, Thunder. Holy shit. Hush. Hush now. Stupid Thunder. Hell's this? What's going on over here? I can't tell if that's intentional or not. I'm gonna level with you guys. I have no idea. Okay, apparently I go in ye home. Day 1? What the hell was yesterday then? Oh, that light out there is still going fucking nuts. Light the lighthouse. Again? Dude, my jobs suck. Well, I guess job doesn't suck, because, like, that's not too bad, though. Like, if that's all you gotta do is, like, light ye house, and then, like, you just go to sleep. I guess it's a pretty miserable existence, but, I mean, at least, like, they, like, get you flask, and then you just go, get you flask a little bit. Add some aggressive chromatic aberration, a little bit of pixel filter. Is that lamp, like, in the ground? Oh my god. Is it, like, in the step? Get ye flask. I do appreciate that that's, like, some kind of, like, LG, like, stove that they just kind of, like, threw up here, and they're like, yeah, that's what lighthouses of yesteryear used. little LG, like, oven. Like, hell yeah, man. That bitch got self-cleaning. Shove ye coal in it. Like, okay, yeah, that seems good. Faster on the diagonal. I don't know if that's intentional. Kinda hard to tell sometimes. Well, what else we gotta do? Do we have to light ye house again? No. All? What about all? I don't need none. All. What the hell was that? Why did you start vibrating? That was scary. Lots of scary things happening in this place. Maybe Goth Girl model will show up. They spent the time making it. In sketch fabulous. Coal doesn't burn clear. BC. Smoke, so use oil. UBC smoke. Got him. I'm gonna walk over here towards epilepsy for a second. I don't know. Oh, there's the old one will come in 5 days. Oh. Is he bringing anything with him, or like does he need like a place to stay? Is he in town long? Does he need?
Coal is no longer enough. It needs fresh.
Oh. Find something to feed it. Well, I got like an arm. How long until you think we start feeding it ye arm? Probably not long, right? Bro, is that rat? No. That's not gonna... Dude, rat, that's like none nutrient. Put some ass in there. Put a little ass in there. That's gonna get you the nutrient you need. Okay, so old man coming... What do they say? 5 day? Yeah, that's pretty scary. Alright, here you go, fake low poly rat. Oh, fake low poly rat, because you're not a real low poly rat, you're just an imposter. Halo 3 rat would be disappointed. WoW Classic Stormwind rat would also be disappointed, because they were real low poly rat. And his ass is just a fake ass low poly rat. Suck. Suck, dude. Okay, so we know old one come 5 day. How's it? I thought that was day 3. What? Oh shit, we got a new dresser thing. That's for the old one, probably. We could have gotten him a bed first. That feels stupid.
Something alive. Something alive. Something alive.
So using like the text to speech thing or whatever that is not very impressive. That's not even alive. That's also a dead. That's a dead bloody fish. What? Oh wait, maybe it's not bloody. Maybe it's to like imply that it's like a... Oh shit. Maybe that's like to imply that the fish is like some kind of like koi fish in the ocean. Yeah, not really sure why a koi fish is in the ocean, but yeah, I guess that's too many questions. So this is trying to do something, and I appreciate it. I do. It's trying. It's got like it's trying to do the whole like, oh man, shit, like you just maybe don't kick it off with dispose of your wife body. Like I feel like that kind of screws you. So we talked about this a lot with because Dead Letter Department is basically like perfect when it comes to this. Because Dead Letter Department gives it like just enough time, like the perfect amount of time to like be normal before it just throws shit on its head. So find more flesh. All I've got's me flesh. Damn. Yeah, Dead Letter Department does like the perfect job of like letting things be normal before it just like throws that shit so hard on its head that you're like, oh my god. And it even kind of like drops a little bit here and there, like as you're like doing like your first shift and stuff like that, but like it really starts to spin it up like the second and third day. So it does a really good job with like letting things start to get absolutely insane. Whereas this, it's like, okay, we kick the game off with throw a body in the ocean, and I'm like, all right, well, this is already like ludicrous. But then again, I don't really know if like being like, oh, you, like it ends with you like throwing body in ocean or finding out that you did that, if that's any better. Probably not. Well, they're doing like crazy ominous voice that's like, dude, do your homework, eat your vegetable, feed me flesh in my oven or some shit. So yeah, this didn't take like any time like trying to build up like a believable, you know, anything really. All right, so the clock's all here now. That's cool. I feel like if I stand still, I like sink into the floor for some reason. Our bed sucks. It's gross. Not messy, but gross. Oh hey, the old one comes today. Yay! That's exciting. How many time do you think it's gonna be like, throw ye self into Lighthouse to die? That was the loudest goddamn thing to ever happen in ever. So, feed me. Where would you like me to put my body? I've got this ladder. No. God, that was the loudest sound ever. Yeah, I mean, it's trying. Like, it definitely is, like, trying to do something. I kind of feel bad, because, like, it's just not...
Give yourself. Give yourself. Give yourself. Give
Okay, well, all right, I'm... Hang on. Yeah, fade to black to perform task. That may not have actually been a text-to-speech voice. Might have just been like a heavily modified something. Oh, are we not dead? Oh, what the hell, man? Oh, there's leg. Here you go. Why would you... Leg, you're gonna have a really hard time, like, getting out of here, then. Wait. Well, why would you do that? Kruva with the $19 says, ah, woo, I missed night shift. That's okay, Kruva, we're in it right now. How you doing? Thank you for the $19. Thank you for putting us up to $21 tonight in dollar money. I'm missing a leg. Oh, hey, look, he's got 5 eyeballs, 5 ellipses. That's pretty cool. Again, it's trying. It's trying to do something here. I just think it's just one of those, like, whoever this is like pretty new to the whole thing, and like they are definitely trying to do something. Yeah, we're walking pretty good. Why is it? Mm-hmm. Who, oops. I'll turn this down because this shit is so fucking loud. Do you think after they all turn off, we have to turn around? Is that the... No, I don't think so. Well, maybe. I don't know. All right, cool. Oh. Wait, what? Okay, well that was certainly trying. That was trying to do something. It kind of fails to deliver on all of it. Everything. But like it's not like horrifically bad or anything like that. It's just that's one of those, like, they're certainly trying. Like, they really are. They're certainly definitely better than the Signal one, that's for sure. It says short horror experience, about 15 minutes, atmosphere reminiscent of classic PSX survival horror games. PSX VHS visual, immersive sound design and ambience. Pause menu won't help you. Oh, well, that's good, because I don't think there was one in there anyway. So I don't think there was a pause menu, period. There might have been. Yeah, that was Cap Crow game, which, yeah, Cap Crow is that's a different person than the person we were just doing. They also made a game called Don't Feed It, which okay, says you can help me upgrade my PC. Hey, as you notice, I've added a funding goal. If you're enjoying Don't Feed It and want to support my future game projects. All right, let's take a look at this before whatever. Let's see, we got Markiplier gameplay, Game of the Year, Casio. One ending is not the end, 5 in total. Game was made in 5 days. How many years? You know what's crazy is I always notice that, like, if a game has like large PootTuber play, it's like the amount of like posts of like look at me play horror game is like also like much higher than normal. Runic with the 505 says, did we win? I felt like the 3 wiggities and the 5 ellipses added some atmosphere. Did you like the wiggities? Did you like those guys? Good game design choices can't help you here. They were pretty wiggity. That's true. With 3 entire ones though. I mean, Markiplier, and also I like how this thumbnail has like any effort put into it in any capacity, and this one's just like a screenshot of, of like a stream. Let's see. I gotta go late. It's okay. I don't think being here for the beginning would have helped me very much, because I certainly have no clue what exactly. I mean, if Cassio said this was game of the year, I mean it's gotta be game of the year, right? I mean, like, gotta be huge. But five fucking endings, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. But thank you, Runic. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the 505, and thank you, Kruva, for the $19, and thank you for keeping this little show in business. I appreciate it, yeah. Man, that was impressive. I'm saving that one for tomorrow. Cassio say all games are game of the year? Is that also part of the lore? I wouldn't know that. I would not know this. Really dug the It Needs Flesh. Did you? Did you like it? Oh, I mean, it's cool. It's called Just Don't Feed It. It's this one right here. I'm just old, I guess. I assume this Casio person's name was Casio, like the watch or keyboard. I think their name is supposed to be like the cheese, but it's like Caseoh. I'm not gonna do that one just like right now. I'm gonna look into doing something else. I need to jump into the slightly longer ones too. We get started. Oh, God. I keep forgetting it's like 1 because I started so late. You know what? Fuck it. I mean, like, I'm not sure exactly what to do next, so let's see. Dude, that's the baby from Playable Truck. Duh. Duh. That's the baby from Playable Truck. We're gonna try Don't Feed It Game of the Year. We're gonna see if this is how this is. Hey man, maybe it'll be like it was only made in 5 days, so that's pretty cool. How about next you look at my link? Well damn, now I don't want to. Now I don't want to do it. What is this? Wild pigs found with blue meat in California spark alarm. Turns out it was because they were straight up eating the poison food out of rat traps, which has a blue dye in it, and it just developed a total near immunity. Another W for the glorious hog. That glorious hog. They just kept eating it. They're like, fuck that poison. I don't give a shit. The hog don't care. The hog care none. They got an entire credits.txt file. That's pretty impressive. This is the same person that made a lighthouse game that we just did, where it was like feed me to butt. So we're gonna see. Well, okay, so this also has press E to start here. I feel like there was a couple. I mean, like, that's so interesting to me that, like, I know it's not very well, not actually interesting, but it is weird. Like, all 3 of these games have started like that. Press E to E. We are not defined by what we do. We are what we endure. Nice quote. Nice quote to kick it off. Day 1. I see we're doing like a multi-day thing again. I like the recurring themes here. I do appreciate it. And we also have bed. Feed it every day, always during the day. All right, gremlins, chill out. This already got a little bit more polish to it. The warbliness of the warbles is a little bit difficult to wrap my brain around, but... Hey, look, it's got a bathroom that's, like, ugly as shit, but reasonable. Oh, shit. So, I'm stuck. All right, well, I guess I will Alt F4 out of it. That's the second game tonight that we've just gotten stuck within like 5 seconds. That's pretty impressive. The door pushed me up onto the sink, and I tried to walk off, and I walked in between the toilet and the thing. Yeah, I think it was because I critiqued the bathroom. That was my, yeah. You got stuck and the game rolled over a day. I think it just does that. Oh hey! Oh my god! I didn't even notice. Like right out the gate, it's Crumbo ET Kid. Like it's staring us right in the face. I didn't even see that last time. That's so funny. That's the fastest Crumbo we've ever had. Wow, that's really impressive. That was like instant Crumbo ET Kid. It really has come back around, hasn't it? Because this game was made this year. So yeah, it's the Crumbo making a return, dude. It wasn't hit there for a little bit because people were getting tired of Crumbo, and now Crumbo has returned with full power. Okay, so that appears to be it, and it says to feed it only during the day. So naturally, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take it a lump and I'm going to feed it in the night. I'm gonna break the law immediately. Alright, so we fed whole, but we fed it at night. Surely you're not stuck, Nick. We simply do not break games at twitch.tv/bitterbits. You're right, we don't. I've never done that before, so... Crumbo ET Kid on day 2. Feed it every day, always during the day. Oh, okay, so somebody threw the lump. Somebody threw the lump into my house. They knocked my fucking TV over. What a dick ass. That sucks. Knock my TV over. Like it's something to do. God damn it. I want to imagine we wake up, see Crumbo, kiss our index and middle finger, touch them with his lip before we start. But just be like, we love you, Crumbo. If you had a Crumbo ET Kid painting in your house, would you kiss it? Who here, if you had Crumbo ET Child in your house, would you do it? Like I said, I'm specifically feeding this thing at night because it told me to feed it during the day, and I'm not listening to Jesus. Crumbo ET Kid? We love you, Crumbo. Okay, we no longer have the note that says feed him during day and day only time, so odds are shit's just gonna get worse and worse for us. Shit's just gonna get worse. Who even threw... Where did the meatball even come from? Because all of our windows are boarded up in the desert. Because that's apparently where we are. The fucking desert. Somehow, some way, Palpatine is in the desert. Yeah, this one's doing something. Like, I think this is much better than the last game. So they've learned a good bit already, even though like a short amount of time. Damn, that's a more sick. Why would you put that? You fucked the bathroom up. It was already gross. God. And now it's like even grosser. Because now it's got like blood sauce all over it, and that's just suck. The very birdy desert. Kiss it for luck. Can't kiss my Crumbo, too busy feeding Howl. Oh, Howl, we love you. Oh, we love you. Oh shit, you can actually stand on the ball. Who is this? Bumping it, bumping it, bumping it. Oh wait, hang on a second. I don't care how much noise you make. You don't get fed feed until night. Oh, it's in fridge. Drop that beat. Boom, 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 boom. I was waiting until night so I could feed it. Oh wait, there's a note in front of the fridge? It whispered the first time, then it learned my voice. Oh shit, you think he mimic? Yeah, this is like substantially better than their last game. Well, the last game I guess that I played. I think there was one in between this. I hope they credited Crumbo Eat He Child, cause like, come on, dude. Don't fuck around. And you know what? That makes me happy to see. I mean that like genuinely. Like this is better than their last game. Like this has got something going on, and they're executing on it a little bit better, in my opinion. Considerably better. Like, I mean that all complete seriousness. Like they're doing much better with this, which I think that's really cool. Even if they're still like using a bunch of assets and whatever else, like yeah, they're doing something here. And I'm not quite positive why they keep doing that though. I feel like that could probably just not happen. Like the big like loud ass like that doesn't do it. That just doesn't do anything for me. Here you go. Where's the flesh coming from though? That's my question. Like, also I'm not entirely unconvinced that this isn't that's not just a toilet. Would you guys use a toilet that had a tentacle that wiped your butt for you? Ooh, I haven't done one of these in a while. Hang on a second. All right. Wait. What's that say? Oh, shoot. There was some goopy there I didn't even notice. Well, there's a lot of slime on these walls now, dude. Oh, what happened to... What did it say? Like on the thing? It was like nope or something. I don't even remember what it was. Fleshy walls? I don't know if they're fleshy walls. I guess they are fleshy walls, yeah. Or at least it kind of looks like it. It might be blood, but it could be. I don't know, it kind of looks like the blood on the ground. Maybe it is fleshy wall though. Just check it off. That's fine. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. It's close enough to flesh wall. So close enough for me. Why the fridge up there? That's not the hole. Damn it! I didn't mean to click that. Son of a bitch. Can I get more meat? Why does desert look the way it do now? Oh yeah, the desert is looking weird. This is like some Courage the Cowardly Dog desert. Stupid dog, you fed me flesh ball. Eustace was such a piece of shit. I hope like Muriel got out of there at some point. Ugh. I'm sure there's like 8,000 fanfic where like Muriel kill Eustace and then feed it to Courage or something. The first time, it was just a curiosity. The second, hunger, but by the fifth, I couldn't tell if it was mine or the hole's. You're not getting food yet. You gotta wait, asshole. I'm waiting until nighttime because the game told me. I guess it doesn't really matter because we've already fucked it up enough. And I don't really know, like, what's even defined as nighttime currently because, like, it looks like kind of nighttime-ish, doesn't it? But not really on this side. Yeah, Eustace, I guess, was like many more year older than Muriel. I was actually thinking the same thing. Yeah, I probably could have been talking about Finn there. Now, if I was talking to Finn, though, I'd be like, no, piggy, piggy, pig. It is not food time. Because he is the little piggy pig. He's a good piggy pig, though. The best of the piggy pigs. I still remember when I was looking for that, like, automatic feeding thing that, like, that would use, like, Kale's little RFID chip or whatever. And it was like, will this protect my cat's food from Piggy Cat? And it's like, yes. I was like, hey, we got one of them. We got one of them, Piggy Cat. Why are we breathing? Can I eat the flesh ball? Or do you think that that's illegal? Probably illegal, right? I'm just gonna go ahead and feed the hole, because, like I said, I don't know. I don't even know what's defined as nighttime anymore. He is. He's got a little chip in. Oh, hey. Well, now it's flesh walls. If you didn't have it before, or if we didn't call it before, then yeah, it's definitely. There's also Jesus cross up there next to. Who would have a picture of Crumbo eat kid and then also Jesus cross Jesus up there on the wall too? That's crazy. I feel like that's such a like. It's so clashing. All right, we gotta find the meatball, I guess. That was pretty good. Good for that. That was a pretty good ooga booga. I like that was good. I actually like that. That was good. The peeking around the corner. That was good. And it wasn't like super loud or anything. That was good. I actually like that a lot. That was it got like a little bit of yeah. That was pretty good. Here, you can eat me now, I guess, because I don't. Yeah, because it was saying that like the thing was like learning like our voice and all that stuff. So I suppose it's basically us now. I just need to figure out what to feed it, if not me. I kind of spookied myself there for a second because I didn't realize I did the door, so that was frightening. Oh, there we go. I got it. Hey, 2D man, where'd you go? I got food for you. Offer it some ads. That's what I was just saying. Like, if you could get one of these as like a toilet that would like kiss the butt. Consume. We don't even have. Oh my god, you dummy! Now your bed's up on the wall. What are you gonna do about? You know, they put the bed up on the wall and they got rid of the storage shelves, but they didn't seem to get rid of the. They didn't move Crumbo, and also they didn't move Jesus Cross Jesus. So like that's an interesting choice. Yeah, I like the little 2D like cutout man. That was good. That was like actually a good like little spooky kind of moment. I like that. Got some like decent like drones and stuff going on too, with like the kind of bassy like spookies. I'm just gonna go in here. Oh, I'll read the note. What's it say? It tells me not to stop, that I'm the only one who understands. I used to scream at it, now I listen. The. Okay. Well. now we're at the. So this has done a much better job of like ramping up the craziness, right? Because it's like kind of starts off with like the, you know, feeding the thing, and then you know, now we're at the. Oh, consume the last one, probably meat? Wait, what? Oh shit, I guess there was like another, yeah, I guess we do need to find a meatball. I wasn't able to find one though. I keep writing notes like this one. I don't remember placing them. I also don't know. Flesh. Oh, consume the flesh. Okay, I got it. Okay. My door's not open though. You've forced my hand. Now what am I gonna do? Behind you. What? Do you think you probably have to like look? I was hoping I could backpedal it, but maybe it's like Limsa Lominsa from from Final Fantasy 14, and they're always glued to your butt. Yeah, that was certainly a sound. So that said, like, what? This is like day 10, I think? And it was like, oh, shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got it. I guess we can give it flashlight instantly. Damn, dude, the day goes by so fast. Targoth with the 50,000 months, 20 months, 14 months, though not sure why Twitch showed a banner ad to sub when I'm already subbed. That is weird. Thank you, Chargoth, for the resub. I appreciate it. Oh, wow. Now we're kind of in, like, too deep turn on head, because, like, now it's, like, shit has just gotten, like, so wild. You listened when no one else did. You understand the rhythm. It is yours now, and you are yours. Oh, feed every day. Yeah, okay. Oh, sweet, I can leave. Don't jump scare me, though. I made it. They can't catch us when we're in open desert. Oh. Is that a Pizza Hut? Was I not supposed to, like, turn around and look at the house? Because, like, that certainly is that's a little immersion breaking. I think they wanted us to, like, keep looking forward, maybe. Okay. So... the Ascension ending. So, like, this is actually, like... It's not, like, amazing by any means, but you know what? Like, I think that it's got, like, it's got a fun little Ooga Booga in it, which I actually thought that was great. Like I said before, it's kind of hard to go wrong with, like, the thing peeking around the corner, whatever. Like, that's a pretty safe bet if you're going for, like, an Oogie Boogie. You know, like, that's generally a pretty safe bet. Because I feel like it kind of hits that, like, you know what it reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of that scene in Signs that is, like, top tier. With the alien just, like, walking out from behind the bush. Which, to me, is hands down the best part of that film. But also, like, one of the best, like, plain as day, super visible jump scares I think that's, like, ever been put, like, in a movie. It's so good. Because it's, like, broad daylight kid's birthday party, and that sumbitch just, like, walks out with, like, the shaky cam, like, you know, VHS home video crap, like, you know, it's pretty good. So I definitely like that about Signs in particular. That ends up being really good. So it said feed it during day. Were we feeding it during the day and, like, I didn't realize it? Because it looks like it shifts to night, like, super fast, and you can't even, like, feed it. Well, I guess you do have time. This apparently has 5 endings. I'm absolutely not gonna get 5. I'm not gonna get all 5 endings. I don't know, like, what you have to do for all those. I can't even fathom. So the game's, like, a little, like, nebulous as to, like, kind of exactly what's happening here. It seemed like it was producing, like, a skin version of, like, Us or something. That was kind of, like, I guess what they were getting at there is, like, and that thing that was like that thing was, like, I think supposed to be, like, some kind of weird amalgamation of, like, Us or something. Jigakuro, I am constantly impressed by their emotes. Like, I'm just constantly genuinely impressed by their emotes. Like, they do such a good job. We're gonna try, like, speeding. We're gonna try to feed run this. Yeah, so all that being said, this is substantially better than their last game. I think it looks like it uses a lot of assets from different things, but that's okay. Like, that's not the end of the world. I much prefer nowadays when things are free range organic, but in general, I mean, like, I think that like it's pretty cool though, like the sizable difference, in my opinion, between this and their last game. It's still got, like, super loud, dumb sound, whatever that plays, and So the story still doesn't make a ton of sense. Like I get what they're going for, but you know, it doesn't make a ton of sense to me personally. But yeah, no, like in general, I think this is a substantial increase from the quality of like their last project. I think that's like, okay, yeah, more flesh. I know, I'm trying. Yeah, I think this is like a massive step up, and I actually look forward to seeing what they do, like as they like learn and improve and grow. And I really am curious to see like what they end up making, because like you never know, maybe they could have that moment where it's like they start kind of doing more of their own junk. And okay, so this is definitely a different ending if you just feed it every day, it looks like, because we never got like red Spooky Land, right? I don't think we did anyway. Did we get red Spooky Land? No, I don't think so. I think we got like the gross flesh wall, whatever. Yeah, I love his flesh ball perishable food sitting out. I guess it is for the floor beast. Not for us though. Oh, I hope we get to see that Ooga Booga again, because that was a pretty good one. I like that one a lot. That was fun. Nah, I don't think so. So I wonder what happens if you just don't... If you just say no. I can't get over that fucking emote. That's so funny. That's a good one. Thank you again, by the way, Chargoth. I do appreciate it. I hope you've been doing all right. Doing all right, doing all right. Oh, yeah. Okay, so now we've got, yeah, we're on flesh floor already? Yeah, that's quite literally the emote version of y equals mx plus fuck. Consume the flesh. So this kind of seems like it's the same. I can't tell though if it's like the same thing. Tells me not to stop, that I'm the only one who understands that you stream now. Listen. Well, I guess that's the door. The fridge is already gone. Oh, this is where, like, the fridge was here, right? I keep writing notes and I remember. Yeah, so this seems like this might be, like, the same ending as the last one. Like I said, I'm not gonna sit here forever trying to fight to get all the endings, because... Unless the game is, like, it's staggeringly good. Because, like, if Dead Letter Department doesn't make me go through and get all the endings, then, yeah, you're gonna be hard fucking pressed to get me in there. Okay. Oh, wait, what was behind us? Nothing? I muted it because I didn't want to hear that again, because it's, like, really annoying. So, wait, what actually was behind us? I don't fucking know. Because now the flesh ball is float, which is cool, I guess. So do you think what happens is, like, we become the ball or the flesh, and then we leave, and then, like, maybe Jesus was there? He might be there. Oh, so this is different. Yeah, because, like, now we're the... This is POV, you're the flesh. Wow, okay, that's cool. You don't have to Discord fucking light mode me like that. Alright, so that was the transformation ending. Alright, so I'm gonna stop that. Game of the year? Absolutely not. I don't know what those words mean, but they do. That was again substantially better than their first game. It does have a credits file here, and I am really curious to see what all was used with this. All right, so we have Don't Feed It. So big thanks to Nerdo. Thanks for downloading PC Spider, Gore by Digital Whatever, Heart by Brain Station, Horror Hole in the Wall by Dennis Whatever, Leaf Tree, PS1 Low Poly, Round Chain by Halobeans, Meat Monster. I didn't even see Meat Monster. I don't know who 2D Man was, but hey, look, they at least got some credits in there. So like that was like substantially better than the other game. So they're one of those that I think I'd like to see where they go, because it seems like they're actually a little bit like newer to this, because it doesn't seem like they've been doing this very long. They had a 1,000 euro goal on this, or 1,000. It doesn't matter. And they did make it. So I guess that was from hopefully it being played by Casio. So that's cool. Hopefully they got some money there. But yeah, I think like I'm not excited to see what they do next. The fact that was made in 5 days is pretty impressive too, and that was back in April. But yeah, they've made a few things. Beacon's End was definitely pretty rough, but it seems like they've learned a lot in a year. I mean, because the Beacon's End, the one we did, the lighthouse thing that was weird, that was like that was November of 2024. But yeah, the feed game was that was actually pretty good. I mean, it's not like I'm not gonna be like, oh man, that's amazing. Like, but especially by comparison to the game that we played prior, yeah, that was cool. That was actually really cool to see. I love seeing that. I love seeing improvement. Like, you know, again, it doesn't have to be like the greatest thing ever or whatever, but yeah, I think that's really cool that it's really cool that they I jump into this, but it's like itch down or something, because like I can't even. Oh shit! I think it is. For me anyway, I can't get to itch. Oh wow, that's weird. Well, that's certainly strange. See, there's two I'm thinking about doing, but these would be really good for Wednesday, so I don't want to do them just yet. Yeah, it's probably just a me thing. Yeah, it is weird. That happens sometimes. Yeah, I can't even get to it. It's really, really weird. Ironbork Lookout, I don't even know what that means. Nah, yeah, I'm not that invested that I would end up YouTubing the endings for that one, but yeah, man, that was cool. I thought that was really, really neat to see. Oh, did I do Ironbark Lookout? What was that game about? Was that about like a dog that was I mean, it's Wednesday now. Oh shit, yeah, that was the new Fears to Fathom game. God. What are they doing? Rail Studios. Do they know what to do? Oh shit, they had another game that came out. I didn't even know this. Wow. Wait, no, we did Woodbury Getaway. Didn't we? Oh shit, I don't think we did. There's no way we didn't do. Wow. That's crazy too, considering that was September of 2024. Wow. You're browsing the 5th installment of the Fears to Fathom anthology. The Fears to Fathom anthology. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, I think the Fears to Fathom 5, I guess. Yeah, it certainly looks like a, yeah, I don't know what to make of that. That's crazy. I don't even think that was on the list. I don't think we actually even had, I didn't even know that happened. It might be on the list. Maybe I just didn't see it. No, I think it is. It's probably over on the, because that's a longer one. God, I can't believe that shit. That's crazy. I didn't even know that happened. I mean, all of them are whatever. Nick ain't a fan on the Fears to Fathom multiverse? I don't think I am. I don't think I am. Yeah, it's just itch that won't load for me. Oh, there it is. It's working now. Yeah, no, I'm not crazy. I will say though, when we were only at like Fears to Fathom 2, episode 2 or whatever it was, I still think that one's okay. I think it's a little, it's like kind of crummy, but like I think when it came out and for like the story, I think it did some fun stuff. Because Fears to Fathom episode part 2, chapter 2, whatever, it certainly was more impressive than chapter 1. Because chapter 1, you literally just get ooga booga and you just, nothing happens. I mean, it's like literally nothing, and then you eat that stupid pizza or lasagna or whatever it is, and then you just kind of get grabbed by the ghoulie at the end. So you know that's not really whatever. But oh damn, dude, there's actually multiple game jams going on right now. I didn't realize that. Nice. There's actually one called Folklore Jam. That's interesting. I wonder if that's like intended to be like a. Oh yeah, no, it's supposed to be analog game on folklore, including myths, urban legends. Man, that'd be really cool to do one of like the Gray Man. Because I would say if there's probably like any South Carolina urban legend, I think that the Gray Man is a pretty fun one. That one's like kind of tricky to do though, because the Gray Man is like he's like a positive ghost. Like he walks the shore swinging his lantern to warn people when a bad storm is coming so that they can leave. Which is pretty cool though, because like I've always loved that concept of like this benevolent like spirit that's trying to tell people to leave. I often wonder though if like somebody came up with that shit, because there were times where they were just like they're like, please evacuate. They're just like, nah, we're not leaving. They're like, the fucking ghost said to evacuate. Can you please do it? Like it with the 47 months. This is Zuri's birthday. She old now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to old. Happy birthday, Zuri. Happy birthday to you. Happy beef. Dude. I love opening up some of these random entries on itch. These are not on the list or anything like that. This one literally is just called like I love how it's literally just like laundry game, and it's just El Diablo laundromat for the 5,000th time. Make it myself? What, a game about the Gray Man? I don't know what the hell I'd even... That's why I said I don't know what the hell you'd even do with it, because like he's typically like a positive like spirit. I guess you could like come up with something. Maybe like because I mean a lot of people wouldn't know that story anyway, so I guess like you could kind of, because I wouldn't want to ever portray that as, like him being as like negative. Maybe it could be like a thing where like somebody's like terrified of it or whatever, but then like ultimately they realize that like it's like an omen to like leave, and it was trying to like protect them the entire time or something. That'd be the only thing I could really think of, or just something else. I mean, there's probably plenty of ways you could figure something out on that, but. Am now 39 years closer, big sleepies. 39 years closer, big sleepies. The mirthful womb exiting day. Oh, that could be fun. Yeah, like the Gray Man has to like deal with the misinformation ghost, who's just like, don't leave. The storm's not scary. You're a baby. Gray Man beats him up with his lantern, and we all clapped. The only other urban legend I can think of off the top of my head would be like the one about the bride who like died before her wedding, and she like stands out in the middle of the woods on roads and stuff and tries to like get a ride from you, and then like kills you or something. I don't remember that. I don't know if that one's like localized to us though. That feels like that was probably one that was like just some random like spooky story. Yeah, I think it's based off of like just the white woman or whatever. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that was like a larger thing. I think there was like an adaptation of it that was like kind of southern in nature somehow. Yeah, there have been plenty of those that were kind of like that. I remember first reading about it in like some kind of South Carolina like spooky stories or whatever. I'd love that. The misinformation ghost tries to hoodwink people. Lantern ghost comes up behind him and clonks him over the head. Oh shit, there was that episode of Supernatural, wasn't there? Yeah, that's right. I haven't watched much Supernatural, but I watched like the first like half of the first season, I think. Yeah, now I'm thinking about the like making like a Gray Man game. I mean, like that could actually be pretty interesting too. It could be like, maybe it could like take place in like a normal ass household that's like on the coast, and like the protagonist could be like a younger person who's like 13 or 14, and their parents are being like really stubborn, but there's like a bad storm coming or something like that, and they end up like going out like a couple days beforehand to like go take a look at it, and they see something in the distance, and like slowly they start seeing like appearances of it, and they try to like convince their family, and I don't know, could maybe have like one or two outcomes where like one, you can convince the family to leave, and then the other one's like, oh, we didn't leave, and then the storm like swept us away or whatever. I don't know. That could be a cool, that could be some neat things you could do with that probably. I mean, God, we've seen some stuff that's been like, oh, masterpiece, and it's like, that was generally the most mediocre thing I've ever seen in my life. He's on a hunting trip for the greatest spooky chat. We have to get him back. That's just Florida? Yeah, it would just be Florida. We have those people here, too. You gotta remember, South Carolina looks the way it does because of hurricanes. It's been slowly eroded out into like a curvature because of the just hurricanes just beating the shit out of the Atlantic coast forever. Forever and ever. A little tired. I was wondering why, and then I was like, oh, it's like almost 2 o'clock because I forgot I started late, which I apologize, but hey, we were doing something. But we will be starting on time tomorrow, and it's going to be a Wednesday, which, holy crap. Which, hey, we had like some cool like bingy stuff. We had like the, yeah, we had the Ken Forrest games, one of which was Late Night Banger, which is pretty cool. Did anybody get bingy or nah? I see that, Mr. Krabs. What's he doing? I see that crab man. Oh, that crab man. You're one away, you just need camp. Hey, I don't think we had a camp all night, actually, which is kind of surprising. That's kind of shocking, actually. Oh, dude, I forgot that we had a... I forgot that we had the fucking Fortnite horror game. Oh, sweet Jesus. It's so crazy that we've had, what, 3, 4? No, 3 Hall of Fames this month so far. Technically 4, because the full version of Dead Letter came out, but like I'm not putting that shit on the list twice. That does not need to happen. Hey Julian, how's it going? There's a Camp Chargoth posted. there's one. Hooray! There's one camp. Why is that fucking... I almost said Tom Cruise. Tom Hanks would be the word I'm looking for. Oh, the word I'm looking for. We still doing the Spapox? We were doing the Spapox. I think I'm gonna probably wrap it up here because I'm a little tired. It's been a long day. But we're definitely gonna be back tomorrow. We're gonna be doing some sweet it's gonna be a Wednesday. Here's the deal though. I think what we might do is like maybe the first like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 games we'll go into like Poopyville, but like I might have to pull myself out of Poopyville because like I was so fucking tired after last Wednesday. Like once I finished that stream, I sat here for like a couple minutes and just stared at the screen because I was like, my God, so many assets, so many flips, so many of the same old man from El Diablo. My God, like it was incredible. I'm like, I don't know. I was like, I'm dying. But then again, you know, you never. Maybe we'll be on a roll of stupidity and we'll just sink in and just get the worst of the worst, whatever. Because there's so many poopy games out there on this list. Like it's incredible. There's so many poopy games. But anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up there. I'm a little bit tired, so So we'll wrap up here, and then we'll do Wednes tomorrow. Then after night shift, try for something good. That would be pretty interesting. But yeah, there's the Discord, there's the Bisky, there's the VoDs. I need to get the VoDs thing caught back up. I always get like bogged down for some reason putting up the VoDs for YouTube because I'm like, all right, I need to go like list all the games. I need to make a custom thumbnail for each one. And it doesn't even take that long. It's just one of those things where I'm like, shit, what am I gonna? And I'm like, I forgot, whatever. And then I like get ready to like start the next stream. I'm like, fuck, I forgot to put the thing up. Look at that little bear over there, but he's going camping. Good for him. Pack it up. Oh, pack it up. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and sorry about the late dealio, but we'll be on time tomorrow time. But that's gonna be it for me. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for the support. I'll see you here in 20 something hours. Have a good one. Take it easy. See you next time.